Welcome, welcome, welcome. Say Lily in chat. See Gert also live. Trying to make sure I've done everything else I'm supposed to do here. All right. Well, it is right on the money o'clock. Depending on where you are in the world, that could be 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, who knows? Very late in the case of Lily. Guess we can go ahead and get started. A lot of these players are very punctual today. Love to see it. So let me see here. Switch over. Make sure I don't look like garbage. And switch over because we don't have an introduction anymore. We have just commentator cameras, which for some reason I guess people want to see this face or maybe this shirt. Might recognize this shirt. We have a pretty good lineup today though for you all. It's gonna be a good one, as has been the case lately. I've been trying to get either new max outers on the show as often as I can. And this Monday Night Mayhem has both, as we have our newest max outer on the scene with Liliana of the Dragon. One of the players that I've restreamed probably the longest in my history of 2 years of restreaming or so. So I'm very excited and very happy that we have both her and her newly minted max out. And she's going to be facing off against a fairly new to the Friendlies Universe player, Gert, aka Yo Gert, what's up? Tip of the invisible hat to you, good sir, as Gert made his debut about a month ago, I want to say, against Ravalo, a month-ish or so, and won. So currently undefeated here on the friendly scene. So interestingly, this matchup is a rematch of a DAS League matchup, and Gert won that one. And that was just this past weekend, I think, this past week or so. So, yeah, this could be revenge. Will Lily be able to get revenge and show off the max out, or will Gert once again win and continues to be a very hard opponent to beat? We'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be a fun one. So, we also have got some more DAS matchups here. It's going to be Marts, as Marts is almost always on the show, facing off against 20 Dan. Unfortunately, there was going to be a battle of the Dans with Danny Mage and 20 Dan. They have identical PBs, 833, but unfortunately, Danny Mage was not able to make it. So, well, we got March still, so they're very close in PB. I think 845, 833, so that could be a good one. I think they've also recently played. So March looking for some revenge there. We have our first time player on the scene, Elise, who you might have seen qualifying for the DAS World Championships about a month ago. In fact, we'll be taking on Tiffy Flower, who was commentating for said qual. So it's going to be a battle of a couple of near 500k players, 15 battle between newcomer and veteran Tiffy. And we've got Ravalo Casually, both of these players right around that max out mark. Very, very solid. We got to see Casually last week for the first time in Rivalo about a month ago. Actually, Rivalo versus Gert. And then we've got Grand Designs M149, so a couple of 1.1 or very close to 1.1 players. Also Das, and then hopefully, and I'm not sure if we're going to have one, but we might have the Kaka belt up for grabs today as well. It might be Yeehaw versus somebody. If there's anyone within that range who wants to go, we actually still have a slot. I'm pretty sure Yeehaw still wants to fight, so if there's anyone who's in that range and is looking to fight for the Kaka belt, I don't know, hit me up in chat. Maybe we can get you going. And that's our show. But first up, I'm pretty excited for this one. It's going to be Lily versus Gert. So let's go ahead and switch over to the scene. And we can get started.
It's
Not fear, Tiffy is here.
Oh no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out.
There's a seed.
Oh no, Kingsman. I just poop on my chair. And now Judy.
33, 71, 112. Oh my god, all numbered. And might be all numbered the whole time. I'm so sorry. My name is not Colin. It's just pronounced Colin. It is spelled O-M-E-N. Pronounced Colin, as evidenced by the seed. Kingsman in chat. Tiffy in chat. Jert in chat. Brought the friendly mug. Oh, look at that cute. I don't know if that's a stuffy or whatever, but I love it. That thing in the background of Gert's camera there. I love to. I don't know what it is, but I love it. It looks like it could be a stuffy, but I'm not certain. Oh, there's the mug. Nice. I love it. That's also cool. Big Mock Kakamarts. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, there you go. Hey, it's Lily. We got a rare Lily cam today. I am excited. I even tried to make sure that your max out was prominently displayed here on the scene. A25. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, this is gonna be a good one though. Oh, you know what? I've got the hearts all wrong here, so let's go ahead and switch that up. Now we're set. Now we're set. Trelaki in chat saying, "Good luck, players." And Tiffy's excited for Lily Cam as well. Checking over on YouTube, but there's nobody chatting on YouTube. Come on. Come on, man. As a certain legendary burb might say, come on, man. All right, we do have it ready. Between our competitors, it's going to be freshly minted Max Outer Liliana in a revenge match against the undefeated Gert. Let's see who will come out on top in game number 1. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We've got a good luck, have fun from Lily. Excited for my debut here. This is Lily's debut for real? Oh my goodness. I didn't realize that it was also your debut. Oh, yeah, so we've got lots of debuts tonight. We got 2 tonight. We had 3 last week. And then I think the last Monday Night Mayhem I hosted, we had 2. So we are on a roll here with new faces for friendlies. Love to see it. Welcome in. Hope you all gonna have some good fun here. Identical scores for both of our players here. Gert needing a little bit of help. Has to make a hole, but nothing dangerous. These are well managed. These are safe moves here. No complex tucks or spins. Just trying to be as accommodating as possible. This board now starting to get maybe a little on the scary side. Gert at 51,000, Lily at 74,000. Looks like it was a bit of a tricky board for both players as they try to get this kicked off. Yeah, it is kind of fun. The difference in my history with these two players. One I've known since like sub 500 days. The other one I've just recently met, like maybe a month and a half ago. So it is really cool to have these interactions with players from, you know, days of yore all the way till up to recently, and here they are playing some Tetris. It is super cool to see. Lily and I go way back. It has been really fun to watch Lily's progression through the years. Certainly has gotten better faster than me. 128,129. So both players have managed to get cleaned up and are Tetris ready. And Gert, I got to meet very recently, had joined TNP kind of recently, joined Ladder League, and we got to compete in Ladder League. I was actually his first match, and he won. And then we played again later on for the championship after I kind of went on a little bit of a tear. He had not lost yet. He'd won 6 in a row. I'd won 5 in a row. And he won again. Then he came on friendlies and won again. And then fairly recently he played Lily and won again. So Gert may be kind of a little bit of a very tenacious competitor despite the disadvantage in PBs. Oh, speaking of, I haven't talked. We of course know Lily, max outer. Gert, though, with a very respectable PB as well. Let me go make sure it's 880 something. Let me just double check. Score update in the meantime. 269. Hey now, 253 for Gert. So very close there. Where's my bot channel? There it is, bot stuff. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Scroll, scroll, scroll. There we go. 872. So yeah, 872 PB. That's pretty much right where I was up until Friday. And you know what? Despite my new PB, Gert still would beat me if we played a third time. I just, you know, that's just the way. This is the way it goes. 300,000. 323 now for Gert. We'd have a running joke too. Basically, every time I see Gert, it's a tip O the hat of some kind. Sometimes it's invisible, sometimes it's semi-invisible, sometimes it's very visible, and usually for me, I don't ever wear a hat, so I'm certainly never wearing a hat. But tip of the hats to Gert. Or there's also like a debate: is Gert Jert or Gert? And according to Gert, Gert is Gert, not Jert. Despite the fact that his Twitch handle is Jertris, it's actually Gert. So from now on, you have to make sure you pronounce your G's with J's and J's with G's. Just saying, this is all Gert's fault, all Jert's fault. What a Jert! I mean, jerk. I mean a Gert. Gurk. What a Gurk. Oh my gosh. What am I saying? 433,000. Wow, what pace from both these players. 418 from Gert. But these players really just killing it on pace here. This has been aside from that one little hiccup near the beginning, has been very clean Tetris from both these players. No real trouble to speak of. Lots of efficiency. 500,000 now from Lily at 112 lines. Gert at 465. So certainly a very solid start from both players. I don't know what that face is for from Gert, but looking pretty good. 469, hey now. 525 now. 547 for Lily at 121. So really just pacing so hard right now. 570, over halfway to her PB here, and we still have another 2 Tetrises with no burns. 537 for Gert. What a game number 1. What a way to start friendlies right out of the gate. But a little bit of trouble here for Lily. Gonna go in clean, but with some spiky boards. Does get the bar over 600k now, level 19. 562, so about a 1 to 2 Tetris lead for Lily. But Lily's in the process of getting some holes uncovered, and this is a lot of weight on that hole too. So we'll have to keep an eye on this board for Lily. 607, 598. So Gert is clean, taking advantage. Lily's board starting to creep up just a tad. Nice set of burns there, though. Good J for that LJ dependency. And getting this board back down, 617. Gert now in trouble. Oh no! I don't think Gert can get anything to the right, and yes, that is gonna be a top out at 602. Was doing such a good job making that chase down in just a couple of misdrops there. But yeah, Lily, in what was a very incredibly pacey game from both players, will take game number 1. It is 1-0. Lily in the lead. Should definitely see this one played out. Gert is suggesting play it out. I agree. This is friendlies. We are okay with Mullins here. It is just for fun. Triple there from Lily. Was going for center well, but unfortunately had to make some compromises. Beautiful stack right now, though. Opts not to take the double there. Gonna take a double that one and the triple on top of that. So, ooh, trying to stay a little aggressive. That T did not go where Lily wanted. And that's going to be a top out from Lily. Good game, 661, level 24. So yeah, this is a great start from our competitors. Yeah, you know, like that was a little bit of a slow start, but you both got out of it within like 15 lines. So that's crazy to come away with almost 600k transitions after losing, you know, about 20 lines of pace. That's pretty good. All right, well, you know, the numbered seed certainly didn't have any consequences in the way that it typically does. Let's hope we can have another one just like that here in game number 2. It's Liliana, it's Gert. Let's see who will take game number 2. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, essentially, I feel like Lily might have played close to perfect after that dig. Like, that 600k was like, that's crazy. Like 25-ish lines gone and then turning on the pace. Log bar dependency filled in there for Gert. Oh, a little bit of an awkward placement there, but does manage to get the right pieces to get out of it. And good placements too. So Gert, safe for now. 25,000, 46,000 Lily. Has only taken one burn so far. Now Gert actually kind of high up. Gonna go ahead and just plug it, the long bar well with J. Okay. LJ dependency now. Did not opt to wait for that T there. Doing good job here. I mean, like a couple of, we'll just call it hesitation placements. There's a little bit of uncertainty in Gert's placements there, but got through it. And now Lily with this column 3 Dusty. Good triple to help bring this board down. Trying to set up another roof burn. Did end up cutting off the well in the process, but gets a bar anyways. Center well Tetris for Liliana, 105,000 to 61,000. Gert in a little bit of trouble. I keep looking over to see someone else in trouble. Come on. Gotta get clean here. Oh, Gert with an LJ dependency now. Nothing fills perfectly. Just gonna try to keep plugging pieces. Okay, there we go. There's the DAS head nod from Gert as he gets through the worst of that dig and gets the Tetris to go to 96,000. That's a 69 in there, right? With 96,900. There you go. Hey now. 153 for Liliana. Kingsman in chat, YouTube. I'm here for the Marts match. Oh my goodness, the biggest Marts fan of all time hanging out in YouTube chat. Big shout outs to our YouTube, big #1 YouTube fan, some guy named Kingsman36. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy the show. 221,000 Liliana. 148,000 for Gert, who's built one off the bottom here. So Lily has managed the tricky pieces pretty well here. Has taken advantage of, we'll say, the slowdown. Really, I mean, Gert has done well to survive, but apparently Lily just had a couple slightly more efficient placements. Now with a 3 Tetris lead. 3 to 4 Tetris lead. Goodness gracious. Yeah, Gert's also heading the line count, so this is actually a pretty significant lead here at about the halfway point. 70 lines and halfway point to transition, I should say. Obviously, these players capable of playing a 19. Adam Irish rating with a party of 16. Welcome in, Layla. Oh man, I got the absolute privilege of restreaming Layla in the Sub Max Out Cup semifinals yesterday. And spoiler alert, turn away in 3, 2, 1. Layla is on to the finals of the Sub Max Out Cup to face off against Nia, possibly one of the most hype matchups I could think of for the Sub Max Out Cup final. Massive shout outs to Layla. Obviously, one of the, if not the GOAT of commentators here on the scene, but also an aspiring, very close to max outer. Layla is just doing so much good stuff all around here with Adam Irish experience and with so much good Tetris. Welcome in. And a resub as well for 23 months on a 23-month streak. What the heck? Crazy, crazy. Amazing. Welcome in. Hope your stream went well. Dirty setup here for Lily. Currently at 361, 302 for Gert. 326 now. Talvid in chat. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up, Talvid? I need to get you on the show. I've been wanting to ever since you got your max out. We're trying to get you on the show. We need to get you a matchup with like Kingsman or something. Although I don't know, you're kind of good. Maybe Kingsman's too easy for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just insult the king? No. It's not meant to be an insult. I swear, Kingsman. It's just like Talvid is getting really good. I meant it as a compliment, not a detriment. Oh my goodness. 431 for Lily, 114 lines, 395. Gert has been making a comeback here slowly but surely. Now just down about 2 to 3 Tetrises. Stream it well. 5 hours of Tetris. Oh my goodness. I know a lot of it was CTL. You were doing some rescues for CTL. Once again, being the GOAT of CTL. I don't know, was it 5 or 6 time winner, best restreamer, CTL, Adam Irish experience. 419, 421 now for Gert. Doesn't really want to be in this situation right before transition, but you know, Lily's going to transition in not clean either. Can Gert get that bar? Wow. Gert got that bar over just in time too. Transition right now, 533, 452. Gert trying to get clean, as is Lily. But right now, Lily with the lead. So all things being equal, Lily with a advantage. Although Gert is bringing this board down and Lily still trying. Gets that J all the way left, not a problem. Love an L right, does get that as well. Bring this board down. One line at a time, one Mino at a time. Very good setup there. Oh no, slight misshift. Gert with the Tetris, 491, now down about 2.5 Tetrises. Lily's board climbing. I don't think Lily can do anything more. Lost dash, dead dropped the L and the Z piece, and that is it. 548. So I'm going to try to do something that I didn't do yesterday and give the correct chase down score. My apologies once again. You need to get to 549. Oh no, Gert. Good square. Needs a bar. Does get the bar. Oh my goodness. Sigh of relief from Gert. Needs to get to 549. 549. 549. The chase down score for Gert. Oh no. A little bit of nerves there with some misshifts, but Gert recovering well. Just gonna try to line this one out. Probably, I don't know. Yeah, that was okay. It was gonna be a difference where that piece went was gonna determine whether or not this was line out or not. So, oh no, overshifted the T. Has the T set up down there. Opts to not wait for it. Gonna try to just burn this out. This chase down being quite nerve-wracking. Good triple there. That helps a ton. 539, 10,000 more to go. 549 is the chase down target. Gert doing everything he can to stay calm and collected in this chase down. Just line by line, brick by brick. Good flat burn there. 548, 420, less than a burn remains. And this time I know I'm right. Where's the bar? Gonna take the double, and that will be enough. 551 in a nervy but amazing chase down for Gert, doing everything he can to stay alive here, and will take the game. What resilient play from Gert. It is 1-1. GG's. That is a chase down. Peter the Chair. What is up, Peter? I am sad that I never got to play Peter. When I kind of went on hiatus, Peter was in silver. When I came back, Peter's in CTL. What the heck? We need to get Peter on the show, too. But yeah, you're witnessing a good one once again. It went to a decider between these two this past weekend for DAS League playoffs, where Gert is getting promoted to Div 5. Maybe we'll see another decider here between our most recent max outer Lily. Or will it be the very resilient Gert? We'll find out. Is game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Chase down goat, says Burbia. Or is it chase down oat? Chase down of all time? Okay. Chase down oat. I like it. I like it. Would love to play. Okay. Well, Peter, I'll be probably doing a another stream in about 2 weeks. That's the usual cadence. So maybe we get something scheduled for a couple weeks out. That'd be awesome. 22,800 for both players. A little bit of work on that left side for Lily. Does get the bar, so can fill in the left side with a little less anxiety. Okay, there's another one too, so perfectly fine, not a problem. Gert, meanwhile, with a beautiful looking board, still down in the score here, so Lily has been slightly more efficient, and it's only 12 lines in. Yeah, and we also do have, oftentimes, we do have a lot of other friendlies times as well. So it's not just Monday Night Mayhem. We have Friday night fights, usually Kingsman or Burb Wizard hosts. We also have Square Up on Wednesdays with Ian Keith. So there's plenty of opportunities here if you're interested on playing here on the Friendlies universe. Lots of opportunities, and we got some opportunities for maybe getting the board clean and down for Lily. 123,000, but a few holes on the board. Great pieces. Opens up. We'll see if Lily tries to build for a column 3. It looks like it is in fact set up for a column 3. Gets the bar for the Tetris. Beautifully done, and transfers the well back to the right side. So masterfully executed by Liliana. 151,000 now. Gert with a little bit of a situation. Long bar dependency there in column. Oh my goodness, sets up for the bar Tetris. Well done now. That was a dirty Tetris from Gert. And could set up for a column 9 here with the right pieces. That is one of the pieces that will work. And now will the bar come? Misses the spin. So not going to be able to get a Tetris right away with this bar. Gonna try to get it cleared out. Beautiful double. A T would skim right there. Perfect skim. Unfortunately, does have a J dependency, L dependency. You know, yeah, J, right? J, yeah. Trying to stick with this column 9, not burning it down. Does get the bar finally, and now has an opportunity to properly transfer the well over. And is doing so right now, not even going to fill that L dependency. So 250 for Lily, 150 for Gert. I would love to play. Maybe I could play Wednesday if there's still spots open. Yeah, check. I don't think that Square Up gets happens every week either, but if it is happening, I might just ping you. Like, actually just ping you. Hey, Talbot. 273 for Lily, who's just cruising right now. 206 for Gert. So down about 2 to 3 Tetrises. Lily currently on pace for that 500k transition and maybe a little bit more. Gert looking to go in the high 400s with this particular pace. Still plenty of time to change it around. There's the Tetris for Gert. The Das head nod. It's like the opposite of what we see from Martz, the Das head shake. Oh gosh, that was a misdrop of all time. Oh no! Lily's board was spiraling out of control real quick, but Gert also in trouble. 278 needs to get to 303. 303 is your chase down target. As Gert also had some misdrops, but survived. So once again, resilient. We'll see what Gert tries to do here. Has about 30 lines to work with before transition. Should be able to line it out before then. And yeah, it's doing so. Taking some extremely safe burns here. Covering the well in a multi-burn situation. Still holding up well. Just really wants a bar. Good double, and the bar finally comes. Going to bring this board down to a little bit more comfortable spot. Just needs another 5,000 more points. 303 is the chase down target for Gert. Oh, a little bit of indecision. I think maybe mistaken the wrong piece there, but did what he could to kind of just make up for that mistake and place it somewhere that's not terrible and is in fact doing just fine. Cleaning this board right up. 304 is enough. Gert, you have done enough to take game number 3 and the lead 2-1. GG's. Spot usually open the day before, says Tiffy. Not Sam TS saying, gorgeous dirty Tetris. Join the Friendlies Discord so you don't miss a ping. Tiffy, Kingsman, hire me for your promo. What's up, M149? You'll be able to see M later on in a classic matchup between veteran Grand Designs. Oh, it's going to be great. They always have good matches, man. It's 500, 600, 700k matches minimum usually for those two players, so it's gonna be a good one. Speaking of a good one, we're in the middle of a really good one here between Liliana and Gert in a rematch of their DAS playoff showcase for our newest Max Otter here with Lily and Gert. Let us get game number 4 kicked off. Can Gert win this one 3-1, or will Lily bring it to a decider? Let's find out. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris Martz is in the house. TT also in the house. What's up? It is our heavyweight champion of the world. I would say undisputed, but I have a feeling Dan Vinky might have a word to say about that. Oh, that's coming up real soon. Our super stream and our main event will be Tetris Time versus Dan V, former champ. And what a heavyweight battle that will be. Yeah, check that one out here at the end of April. I think it's this Sunday, actually. Or not April, what the heck? End of August. Oh, wow. Worded my brain. I guess they both start with A. That's the only thing I can think of. End of August. Yeah, I think it's this Sunday, though. 71,000 for both players. Really solid start for both Lily and Gert as they work through these early pieces. Center well for Gert. 98,117 for Lily. So what I'm seeing here is that maybe not really surprised, but Lily does seem to jump out to the early leads here, and then it's usually up to Gert to complete the chase down or not. In the case of the game number 1, Lily just outpaced Gert and flat out won. So it is a fun contrast of styles. Efficiency versus resiliency has served both players well. Gert is clean, as is Lily, both waiting on the bar. Oh man, very flat boards for both players though. This is going to cause some trouble. If the bar doesn't come, the bar does finally come. Gert had to make some compromises, but got the bar in time. Will now go to work trying to get this cleaned up. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was like, you're not setting up for that dirty of a Tetris, are you? Oh my gosh. Lily is clean, did get the bar over, no problem. 197, 137, so Gert looking to try to get this all cleaned up, almost there. Perfect set of pieces, good placements. Now, just about set up for the Tetris, okay. Jagged board, no place for the square. Oh my gosh. Well, at least there's a spot for that bar, even if it wasn't a Tetris. And Lily's board, oh gosh, Lily running into a very similar situation, just way higher. And I don't know if there's anything Lily can be able to do here, and will not. That piece sequence, absolutely brutal for both players. As Lily gonna top out at 204. Gert not get this one for free either though, so needs to get to 204. That Tetris will help. Man, that was close. Gert, another sigh of relief and another escape act. Another magic trick. Somehow Gert has managed to survive all these tricky situations. And in yet another chase down, gonna have to chase Lily down one more time to take the win. And that is gonna do it. Gert just continues to not lose. I don't understand how this keeps happening. I have seen Gert lose. I know it is possible. It is absolutely possible. Gert has lost, but it sure seems to be awful rare. Lily with the hearts. Thank you, Lily, for coming on the show. You played well. You paced well. But it is Gert's day. Again. Let me see if I can get the winner scene here. You are the winner, Gert. GG's. We'll let him finish out this mullen. Lily, I'm so glad you got to join in. Game number 1 was amazing. Game number 2 was amazing. So you got to show off some cool stuff, man. That was some good games in there. So thanks for coming. Hope to see you again soon. I know it was late. All right, we'll see what Gert can do here though with game number, I guess it's 4. The mullen for game number 4. Board getting really high, very flat. No bar. Has to try. Oh man, yeah. No bar came. Board's a little too flat. GG's, Gert. You are the winner. All right, let me go ahead and end that one. Martz has to play Gert. Oh my goodness. All right, you heard it here. Martz and Gert. You're gonna have to face off soon. Next up, we have another DAS matches. Speaking of Martz, it's going to be Martz and 20 Dan. So, in a DAS matches, 20 Dan will play some DAS here. We'll be right back with that one here very shortly. Let me go ahead and send you on to some promo slides and perhaps run an ad. Be right back. And if you're on YouTube, well, lucky you. You don't have ads, so. That's the real life hack for classic Tetris. Just watch on YouTube. Or be subbed up, right? That's real. I'm sorry, that's the real answer. Be subbed up. All right, we are back. We are ready for some DAS battle here. You gotta watch this. Watch this. 20 Dan, look at this. I was gonna go to my ugly face, but really, you just need to watch some of this quick tap here. The quick tap practice from 20 Dan. 20 DAS 03. All right, 20 Dan, what is your DAS PB, by the way? I know it is not 1.1.
And now, Judy, I have to clean it up.
Yeah, this was supposed to be a really, well, I mean, it's still going to be a really fun match, but it's going to be a really interesting one with two different Dans playing each other with 833k DAS PBs. So it was going to be Danny Mage, it was going to be 20 Dan, but unfortunately Danny Mage was not able to make it, so instead of a triple threat with Martz being the sandwich, being sandwiched between the Dans, it's just going to be Martz and 20 Dan DAS. So 833, 920. I should have known that. I already knew that it was 833. Duh. I didn't know the rest of it. Yeah, 833. So, you know, these players are very, very similar in score. It is, in fact, time for the next match, though. Your seed 93 AEC0. And it looks like both these players are ready for a DAS match for the ages between Martz Crusher 20 DAS 03. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, we do have SD Beans over in YouTube chat saying, Tetris, who's playing next? Ah, I see. We can see the shirt exactly. I guess no merch. I'd wear that one. You know, I should probably get, you know what? Good point. I'm going to look and see. There's like a link to merch here in the slides. I'm going to try to find it. There it is. Available at Kingsman36-shop.fourth wall. Wow, that is a long name. Kingsman 36-shop.fourthwall.com. There better be a command for that. Yeah, there it is. King merch. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can find some Monday Night Mayhem stuff here. along with Friday night fights. No square up yet though. Where's the square up merch, bro? I should get the mug too. $58,000 for Martz, who's in a little bit of a bind. Threw a bunch of pieces over top of the well, but did get everything uncovered. Hey, if I were Martz, I'd be like, yeah, you know, I'd be Das head shaking right now. That was a good escape, you know, that was some good choices to get the board where it needed to be. And there's a dusty Tetris for Martz to go to 107, 129 for 20 Dan, 20 Das. Another fun one, thanks. No problem, Gert. I'm sorry, Gert. I mean, what? Oh no. Martz with the oh no face. Speaking of oh no face, 110,175, 20 Dan with a lead, and Martz with the misshift. All kinds of obscenities being thrown at the screen here, and that's going to be a top out from Martz. 111,020 Dan is good for game number 1. Warm-ups are done. Or at least I assume that's what we're going to see. There we go. As usual, warm-ups are done. GG's. Let me see if I can find the score here. Where's the score? There it is. 20 Dan, 1 heart. There we go. 1 heart. Do we have a sound for this? I don't know. I think GD's been holding out on me here.
No!
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, GD. We got it ready from both our players. Yeah, I know which one you were wanting to do. We'll get it if it happens again. All right, let's get game number 2 kicked off between Martz and 20 Dan 03. 20 Das 03 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I've got it queued up. Don't you worry. Martz can make sure it doesn't happen by, you know, not making it happen. Oh my goodness. Mart's already yelling at the screen. It's not that big of a deal. Bro! See, once again, you can... Here's the thing I've noticed with Martz is like body language is everything. If Martz is yelling at the screen over like a little misdrop, then we're not gonna have a good night. that's what's gonna happen. It's okay. It's okay. We're still early on in the game. You can recover. All right, 7,600. Both these players in trouble. 20 Dan did not get that J over, and now this is a really dire board, and 20 Dan is gonna also have some warm-up issues. And topping out at 8,000 points, Martz, despite all the Das head shakes in the world, will in fact take game number 2. And just like that, it's 1-1. Oh my goodness. I know I was gonna save it for Martz, but maybe.
Oh no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh no, Kingsman.
Oh man. Oh man. All right, and just like that, it's game number 3. Give it to me. 20 Dan. Oh man, that's too good. Warm-ups for both. There you go. Happy Hanukkah, y'all, says Cousin Avi, right? No ref shirt. This is true, SD Beans. I did not have the... We'll come back to that in a second. These players are ready to go. It is time for game number 3 between Martz and 20 Das 03. What an appropriate number. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Bro, I don't know about this though. I'm about to buy merchandise for Monday Night Mayhem. I feel like this should just be a thing that like I just get, right? Like But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy a shirt, and next time I'm gonna have it white. If I can log in, if it would let me log in, you don't want my money? Come on, just work. 26,000 for Martz, 48,000 for 20 Dan. Holy cow, what is going on? I know this isn't Kingsman's fault, but holy cow. Web pages, if you want to sell merchandise, should just work. You should just take my money. I'm trying to give you my money so I can have merchandise. I shouldn't have to go through 15 different hoops. Come on. Are you going to work this time? Let me try again. 53,000 for Martz. What a high board, but so far, doing a great job. Keeping this board low. Oh, could have took a double there. But it didn't matter. Did the delay double instead. 83,000 is clean. It's stacking up to the heavens there. On the left side, Martz trying to make sure this doesn't happen again. 107,000 now to 125.20 Dan. Yeah, you know, an accomplished player in general. Could be trying to go for that DAS max now. Former champion too here on the friendly scene. That's a good double from 20Dan. That's what I was thinking Martz was going to do earlier. But right now 20Dan in a lot of trouble and Martz is super clean, so who am I to talk? Nice placements there from Martz. Good double. Oh no, 20Dan now in a lot of trouble. Uncovers the long bar. Well, wants the long bar right now. Right now. Now. No. Oh, 20Dan's not out of this quite yet, but oh yeah, there's nothing you can do there. You don't get the J over, and we're gonna top out at 157. So we do have a small chase down. Never mind. Martz has in fact completed the chase down, and this is a super accelerated match as Martz will take game number 3. Oh my goodness. Now, no. I think GD has something to say about that one too.
No!
Bar, now. No bar, no. We got it ready for both of our players. Game number 4. Oh my goodness. Man. All right, we're gonna get to game number 4 kicked off here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Honestly, King, I'm just gonna say it on the air too. Whatever proceeds that I might have collected for whatever hosting this thing, you know, any of the ad revenue or whatever, just kick it back. I don't do this for money. None of us do this for money. We're here because we love Tetris, we love the players, we love the community, and that's what we're really here for. If it can help somewhere else, go put it somewhere else. It's not a big deal. Oh my goodness. 26,000 for 20Dan, 24,000 now 47. Okay, both players have 2 touches. I'm not even gonna bother to try to keep up. It's early goings. Who knows? We might actually be about halfway through this game. That's about how long each one has lasted. 71,000 here for 20Dan. 71,000 for Martz. I guess I gotta pay real close attention. Oh no. Tuck set up for Martz. Wants an L. Really wants an L. Or is that J? I'm saying wants a J. Really wants a J. There, gets the J. You know, it's the blue L. Okay, gets the long bar over, opening up an actual J. Again, a J dependency and a long bar dependency now forming. 20Dan though, clean. Tetris 142 gets the long bar. Martz is working this board back down. $88,000 to $145,000, so oh my gosh. Mart's just always trying everything to get the board where he wants it, and it just kind of struggle busing to try to get clean. You know, it's been really like safe, like not really in that much danger. This is a little scary board with a long, oh no, covers up the long bar just as the long bar comes. Could set up for a dirty. This would be a dirty of all time. Needs a bar now, goes ahead and just plugs it wisely, gets the bar over, wants an LJ, gets a couple of squares, the exact wrong set of pieces for Mart's board, and we're gonna have a top out. 101,000 will not be enough, and in fact it was the halfway point. 71,000 was roughly halfway to the end of the game again. Oh my god. And it's a decider, I guess. I don't even know. I'm not even sure what's going on here, but you know.
Well, somebody stop the damn match! Enough's enough!
Reverse eye block, says DJ Tom. Oh, hey, we got a raid from 7-Page Wilson. What's up, 7-Page Wilson? Oh man, you saved your hand. Oh my goodness. Oh, are you actually going to participate in the battle, Wilson? Or I mean, I think you should take care of your hand and take care of your health too. But you know, if you do, we'll be around. It has not been claimed as far as I'm aware. But my goodness, here we go. It is a decider of all time here, in a game of all time between these two players who are aiming to get to 200,000. That barrier just so high for these players, trying their absolute best. Who will win it here in this DAS battle extraordinaire between Martz and 20 Day and 03? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We'll keep it open. All right, we'll keep it open. Dude, you know who else is also, speaking of Martz being an organizer, it's, by the way, shout out to Quebec on the thing here. You know, we're trying to look for some good matchups. Martz is going to hold a fundraiser tournament for the Matcherino, because if you haven't really noticed, sometimes Matcherinos have been kind of hard to get to the numbers I think we used to have, which is totally understandable. And so Mart's going to put on a show, try to get maybe myself or another classic Tetris host to host this one. And you know, that was a great idea. Like, shout out to Martz for coming up with that idea. Maybe we'll have some Martz play versus Jertris, who we just saw play another fantastic game versus Lily. In theory, these players have very similar PB, so it could be a competitive one. 52,000 for Martz, 74,000 for 20 Dan. Mart's in a little bit of trouble. This is a dirty setup. Gonna go ahead and plug the well. Almost too late, I might add, but oh my goodness, gets it opened up. Wow, Martz, by the skin of his whatever teeth. I don't even understand what that phrase means, but I guess it is a phrase, and whatever it was, Martz just did it, surviving. That board's super high. No bar was coming. So, well done for Martz, but right back in it. Here we go again. That left side, once again, needing some help. Gonna plug the well, get the bar all the way right, and the square. Okay, set up for a dirty now. This is 3 off the bottom for Martz. Gets the bar for the dirty Tetris. Something finally going Martz's way. 110,000, 130,000, 20 Dan. Also needing a little help on that left side. Good set of burns for 20 Dan though. $115,000 for Martz. Clean. 20 Dan also clean. Martz gonna go ahead and just take that triple. Not gonna mess around trying to wait for complex tucks or anything like that. Spins, tucks. Just gonna burn it down, bring this board back down. Survival is key here. We're trying to see a game that gets to 200,000 or better. We're threatening. These players are threatening. They are shaking their fists at RNG, daring them daring it to say, hey, give me a bad sequence, make me top out, I dare you, I'm gonna get to that 200k game, I swear it's gonna happen. Oh, you know, RNG actually is kind of like messing with you. Here's the thing, Martz is unwilling to like do any kind of even vaguely dangerous boards, which, you know, kind of shout out here. Pace isn't really happening, but hey, Tetris 20 Dan got to 201,000. If I had a hell yeah clip, I would be playing it right now as we have our first 200,000 point game for the match. It's in the decider. Y'all, I am so excited. You have no idea right now how excited I am to see a 200,000 on the board. And Mart's maybe gonna get there. Maybe gonna get there. Holding out for the bar. Oh my goodness. Delay. Oh, the bar comes one too late. Martz needs the L, gets the L, needs a J now. Where's the J? Can Martz get a J? Can Martz get a J? J or a long bar would do. Martz is not gonna get the 200,000. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, someone clip that. Someone clip that. How? 197,000. 20 Dan is gonna take this one in a game of all time between Martz and 20 Dan. Hang on, let me give you your oh my God. Oh man. Okay, where is this dang thing? Here, heart for 20 Dan. Martz, if nothing else, it was extremely entertaining. It was extremely entertaining. Oh my goodness. Let me give 20 Dan the win here. GG's to 20 Dan, or GG maybe. We got one 300k game, so here you go. One GG. And yeah.
The Rock says, who are you two Rudy Poos?
Oh my goodness. That's a little mean. That one's kind of mean, but you know. Congratulations to 20 Dan. We'll let this one go. You know, there's like, you know, 20 Dan can make something. This is still PBable. 365 at 119. We're looking at low 400k transition. I believe in Dan. I believe in 20 Dasso 3 here. One more Tetris to get to 400k, but you know, it doesn't matter. At this point, it's just survive, right? Survive and don't do this. Don't do exactly what you're doing, which is building super high right before transition. Oh no. Oh no. And immediately, oh my goodness. Wait. Is there a way out? There was a way out. 20 Dan almost pulled it off. Did get the transition though. We did have one transition game. Oh my goodness. GG's. What a game. And with that, I think we're on to the next one here. Weird set. Anyways, sorry, Dan. First time chatter, Super Goat. GG. It is not me. It is Tiffy Flower for versus newcomer, like really newcomer, Elise. Unfortunately, I didn't have Elise's thing. Speaking of Elise, if you are in chat, let me know what your handle is so I can pull you up. All right, let me go ahead and get that switched over. Be right back. Brand new player Elise versus Tiffy Flower. It's going to be a good one. 15 battle for the ages. Yes, Elise, I believe, is an Australian player. Right, I believe we are back. I believe we have both of our players here. Elise, do you have Tetris Gym? I don't even know if you have Tetris Gym. Here, let me go. All right. We got our main event back. Do you have Tetris Gym? Should have probably checked with this earlier. All right. While I get this stuff figured out, let me get these players their seed. You do? Okay, excellent. Excellent. This is good. That means that that seed that I just put down works. Excellent. All right. Well, let that seed go then, and I'm gonna do just a slight little introduction here because this is kind of a fun story. I'm excited for this one. Commentator camera, yeah, here we go. So, oh yeah, I promised. Was it SD Beans? SD Beans, by the way. This is in fact still a shirt that is Tetris related. Shout out to CTM. This is an older shirt, but it is Decider, Craft Cider. For all your decider needs. So yeah, anyways, this matchup I'm actually pretty excited for because I've been trying to make it happen since the DAS World Championship in Europe about a month ago. We had quals, online quals. I was tasked to help do this. I brought in a couple of my friends, Maestro and Tiffy, to come co-commentate with me on these quals. And one of the players on the quals was Elise, and everyone was like, who's Elise? We don't know. So we started watching and we started commentating. We're like, oh my goodness, Elise and Tiffy Flower have like very similar PBs, and like this could be a really fun thing to do for friendly. So after the match and during the qual, actually, we asked like, hey, you should come on friendlies, and we're making it happen, everyone. It's happening. So there you go. We got a brand new player on the scene. She did go to the DAS World Championship, so she was in the UK. is back now. Hopefully jet lag is done and we're gonna see some Elise versus Tiffy. It's gonna be awesome. So here you go. Let's make it happen. And should be super fun. I'm excited. It's gonna be a 15 match. So it's gonna be great. Let me get Tiffy over on the screen a little bit more. Cut over. There we go. SD Bean over in Twitch too. What's up? You want the ref shirt? Yeah. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. We'll see. What do we have? There was some chat over Aussie Kara 5123 321 touchers 9 likes. GG's. So shout out to our YouTube friends. SV Netris, this is epic. Right. We got a level 19 game of all time going on here for warm up for Tiffy. It's kind of fun. Tiffy was like, the moment that like she thought this was going to be a possibility, she labeled it very much early on. Hopefully it doesn't offend anyone because I thought it was awesome. The girly pops. It's a girly pops fight. Girly pops. I'm like, that's kind of brilliant. I love it. I love me my girly pops, she says, not me. I'm not, you wouldn't you wouldn't catch me dead saying girly pops except for in reference to when Tiffy says it, okay? That sounds so bad if it came out of my mouth. That was a PB? 69,600? What? Hey, yo, PB TV right here in friendlies. Yo, GG's. Hey now, the Hey Now PB. All right, well, your seed for this level 15 battle will be 87E337. Tiffy upgrading opponents. Oh my goodness, 7-page. I'm just glad to have Elise here at all. This is great. I'm glad to have Tiffy here too. This is great. All right, we have a ready from Tiffy. So when you're ready, Elise, hit select. I believe that will let you ready up, or you can hover the cursor over 3, and then we will be ready to go. I'll just put it in chat too. Hover 3, or say ready in chat. Let me know. All right, we got it ready in chat, and we got ready from, or so we got it ready on both screens. So let's go ahead and get this matchup between Tiffy and Elise started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh my goodness. All right. I will work on that a little bit. Can't see the score too much, so I did not check too much on the thing here, but we'll get it figured out here. Go ahead and Tiffy and get started, and we'll just fix up on Elise's side of the board here. Oh wow, this is going to be a challenge. Okay, go ahead and top out, Elise. We're going to go ahead and increment, and then I'm going to spend a little time trying to get your scene stencil ready. It's not quite stencil ready. I think it was maybe stencil ready for the DAS World Championships. It's slightly different than our World Championships, so. One moment while I get this all lined up. Come on, come on. That might be close enough. No, it's not gonna be close enough. Hang on. My goodness. Apologize for this taking a little bit longer than one could hope for, but also it'd be nice to see the scores and all that jazz, right? Okay, that might be close enough. Oh shoot. That might be close enough. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, yay, we got a score on the board. That means we should be okay. Sweet. But now I've got to readjust the camera. Which is fine. It'll be fine. I can do that one on the fly. So let's go ahead and increment the seed, and then I will readjust the cameras as needed. Should be all good to go. Okay. Okay, I think we're pretty much set. No, you're fine, Elise. That was my bad. I should have gotten you a little bit more up to snuff sooner. Like, check to see if you had Tetris Gym and all that jazz. So that's something we could have done in the break, but that is my bad. You do not need to feel bad. We got readies from both our players. Let me just do a real quick check on your seeds here. 9898. Okay, I think we're good. So we are good for game number 1, part 2. Here in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Rogue Potato in chat. What's up, my best spuddy? Remember, we got Rogue Potato to come on the show a while back. It was a good time. It was versus whoa, what the heck happened? Continue to play, players. Continue to play. But yeah, we got, it was Gilded Lizard, correct, I believe? Yeah, looks like we got some ads over on Tiffy's scene, but just keep playing, and we should be good. There we go. Ad is complete, so 40,000 for Tiffy. 39,000 for Elise. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The DAS World Championship quals and actual, like, DAS World Championship is amazing as always. But the quals were a lot of fun. It was really cool to see a new player like Elise just kind of on the scene, qualling for and you know, not just like anywhere too. Like, of course, I had to go to the UK, but also from Australia. So that's quite the stretch, right? She's not too happy with that that particular set of pieces, but staying pretty clean here. Good set of burns. We were all three of us, Maestro, myself, Tiffy, we were all very impressed with the stacking fundamentals that we saw on display that day. There are a couple of opportunities to PB. 57,000 for Tiffy, 68,000 for Elise. Just started Pal Div. Don't know what's become of me. What? Yeah, Pal. Oh my goodness. Rogue Potato kind of growing in the Tetris scene here. Just stretching your chops, your Tetris chops. Column 3 set up for Elise right now. 71,000. Tiffy has taken the lead. That bar will extend the lead. 97,000 set up for another one and another bar. Tetris Centerwell for Elise. 90,000 to 117. The bars are starting to come fast and furious now after a bit of a drought. But they are certainly raining down right now. We are halfway through level 15 in this game number 1. Elise trying to maintain pace here. Oh no, was that a misdrop of that T? That's a bad misdrop. But okay, this is certainly workable. That double helps a ton. Could try to roof burn around that T with the right pieces, and it looks like it's gonna be a roof burn. A little bit of a lag on my end, so we'll see if the internet clears up. That is a triple from Elise, getting everything cleaned up nicely. I think 98,000 right now, 126,000 now for Tiffy. The board's starting to climb. She has a triple buried underneath all of that weight. Perfect. Long bar would like another one, or a T right down the middle, still set up for that triple. And another T, and the long bar down the center, getting this cleaned up. Tiffy, 134,000. Well done. Very, very well executed level 15 speeds here for Tiffy. And for Elise, who's also clean, 108,000. Great escapes from both players. Wow. You all lasting longer than Marts and 20, Dan. 159,000 for Tiffy, 128,000 for Elise. Tetris. And we are just about evened up in score here. That Tetris might tie it up. 166 for Elise, 179 for Tiffy, and now Elise in the lead. Here's the thing to note. Tiffy's been pushing down. 199,000 at 92 lines, 185,000 at 74 lines for Elise. So Elise with the pace lead right now, though that won't matter, I guess, if top outs happen. So there you go. That is a strategy that I've seen employed in the TNP scene. You might have the pace lead, but it won't matter if you don't survive. Let me go ahead and give Elise a refresh here. See if I can get a slightly better connection for Elise's gameplay. Yeah, that looks better. That should hopefully be better, maybe? Oh no, now we're back to spinny. Spinny Elise. Oh gosh. Keep playing. 261,000 for Tiffy. Elise is still playing. Just a little on the laggy side here, but we can see what's going on. She's got about 12 lines of transition. Tiffy about to hit the level 19 transition here in the next 19 lines. Takes that bar, gets the tuck, setting up for the center well. This would be a split triple. Gonna take the double there. Transition in 5 lines for Elise, currently at 233. That is in a little bit of an awkward board on that right side, but looks like she's going to go ahead and just take the burns. Keep the board low for the level 18 speeds. Tiffy board starting to climb there, but taking some good burns. This has been a real quality match here between these two. A little bit of a misdrop there from Tiffy. Staying calm, though. Staying calm. Getting that bar over. Good choices here from Tiffy. Oh, no! That bar did not go where she was hoping, and that's going to be a top out at 280,000. Level 18, still great survival from Tiffy to make it this far. Elise is into the level 18 speeds at level 16, 237,000. Board is low. Can't really tell what's going on here, but every once in a while you can see that Elise is not dead yet. This board looks like it could start to spiral here with the right set of pieces. Oh no, was that a hang square? That's a hang square. Elise Cannot get that square over, and that's going to be a top out from Elise. So in a great game number one from both players, it is going to be Tiffy who takes game number one. GG. All right, Elise, I don't know what's going on with the internet. We can definitely continue at this rate. It'll just be very difficult to watch. If there's anything you can do, I don't, obviously kind of out of your control to some extent, I'm sure. Maybe we can try like restarting the stream again. That sometimes can help clear things up. PowerPoint drama, I love it. Oh, it's the Wi-Fi. Okay. Well, if it's the Wi-Fi, there's probably not much you can do to control that, so we will continue on as best as we can. We'll find out one day. All right, we'll increment again. This will be, again, the second of the two increments, so it should be 9, 8, A9. It might be better now? Okay. I'll give you one more refresh. Okay, maybe this will be better. So far, so good. I was waiting for the buffer to come back. It's looking good. It's looking good. All right, Elise. All right. Here we go. I need the 1 bit rate. Oh my goodness. What's up, SV? Love to see our UK players in chat. One of the 3 best. Certainly has a argument to be the best. 2025 was certainly the best. Can the right side be fixed? Would be nice to see it. Yeah, SD Beans, it's, you know, some things are out of our control, unfortunately, so we'll do what we can here. Bad Wi-Fi is so distracting. I remember using 1200 bits per second modem and loving it, right? The longest reigning friendlies champion of all time, SV! Hell yeah. Incredible. Yes, sir! Oh, we got it already from both these players. Matchup a month in the making between Tiffy and Elise. Level 15 battle, game number 2. Coming at you here in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Clap, clap, clap. This is SD Beans. Man, I got SD Beans in both chats now. YouTube and Twitch. It's pretty fun. But yeah, I mean, like, both these players, like, their fundamental stacking is very sound. It's just the little things, you know, just an occasional misdrop or just a mental hiccup that can make all the difference, you know? Long bar for Tiffy brings this board down here. It's a little bit of a rough start for Tiffy, but 26,000 did get one Tetris. Does get a long bar there. I'm gonna try to build out that left side. Fortunately, we are back in a little bit of a slideshow Elise. Someone needs to get a new internet for Elise. Get it? There we go. Tiffy with some good pieces to bring this board down has been kind of a bit of a suffer start here. One Tetris and then into a dig for the last 20 lines. Elise has been a little cleaner, currently at 63,000. Now 69,000. Hey now, that would be, I don't know, the hey now counter would be at something like 4 probably. Had to come here for the link. Gotcha. 45,000. Let me give Elise another refresh here. See if we can get Elise back. 90,000 for Elise. So it did in fact update. I'm going to just keep it on this scene here just in case we can occasionally get some updates on this course. Center well, column 9. Very difficult well to get Tetrises on. But yeah, 90,000 for Elise, 50,000 for Tiffy. This is certainly a big advantage for Elise. No ref shirt, got disappointed. Yeah, that's only for the refs. There's no merchandise for that one. That literally is for the people who refed at CTWC. It was custom made. With love from our Barrow and Possum Bakes. They're responsible for kind of teaming up and making that shirt happen. 63,000. Oh no, 102,000 with the lead, but that board is too high and Elise will not survive. Had a setup there, but then decided the board was too high. Went ahead and covered. Got all the wrong pieces, and then the board just climbed too high. So we do have a chase down. 104,000. Tiffy, in order to take a 2-0 lead, will have to complete quite the chase down here. 89,000. Maybe 2 Tetrises would do it. Has time on the board. The board is clean. Has been stuck with this column 9, unfortunately. Raider from Evie Baby. Rating with a party 9. So Evie Baby, welcome in. Hey Kingsman, she says. 117,000. So Tiffy completes the chase down after suffering for almost the entire game. It gets just enough at the end there before transition to take the game. GG's to Tiffy. Commanding 2-0 lead now. Can Elise overcome the internet and overcome the deficit? Let's refresh to find out. Monday Night Mayhem, let's go, says ARM. ARM. Says reminder, players under 500 KP choose to play level 12 for a best of 5 start in case players wish to slow it down. This is true. If you would like to, you're welcome to slow it down. There's no, like, necessarily, just, I mean, if you want to just for pride keep playing 15, you are welcome to, but certainly, as Kingsman has mentioned, you can slow it down if you'd like. It's up to Elise. I'm chilling on 15, but she wants to slow it down. She can. She's the debut star. Debut star. So that I will leave it up to you all. I'm just here to say go. Sebi watch streak is currently on a 5 stream streak. Welcome in, Sebi. Thank you for the dedication to watching a bunch of streams here on Classic Tetris. I can do 15. It's all good. All right. So we do got it ready from both these players. Elise looking to try to bring this one back and get on the board. Tiffy looking to go to the closet, maybe get out a broom and get the sweep. Let us find out here what happens in 3, 2, 1. Tetris SV giving some sage advice to Elise. Safety is our friend. Oh, look at that. The looks like an Australian the Australian flag on that shirt or jacket or fleece or whatever you want to call it. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh no. A little bit of a misdrop to start here for Elise, but you know, this is recoverable. That's a good roof burn. We can do a tuck here. Executed and clean. There you go. Only 4 lines. Not bad, not bad at all. Well done from Elise. Tiffy also with some burns, you know, so actually in the end, it really hasn't mattered. That misdrop made no difference in when it comes to score lead or not, as both players had to have some compromise on the board. Currently, Tiffy with a little bit of a compromise on the board. Nothing too scary yet. Looking to bring this board down. Elise does have a Tetris on the board, so actually has the lead. 24,000. Tiffy with, ooh, a little bit messier of a board. This is unfortunate, but this is still workable. Tiffy gonna just take some burns. Oh no, I see some indecision in the decision making here. Good, 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 good. Just trying to plug the well whenever she can. Tiffy going to open up that center well right now, hoping for a center well. Good double there. This has been a suffer start for Tiffy. 18,000 to 32,000 as Elise off to a lead here. It's okay. Will we see the flat burn? We see the flat burn. Hey, it's a flat burn. Kingsman, are you happy? Flat burns happened right here on Friendlies from the debut competitor Elise. Incredible. There you go. 36,000 from Elise, and Tiffy has mostly caught up here. 32,000, but back into a little bit of a dig we go. Tremendous, says the king. SD Beans is gifting a tier 1 sub to Classic Tetris community. Uno Squid is the recipient of said gift tier. Thank you, SD Beans, for the gift sub. Very generous of you. 56,000, 60,000. It is neck and neck. Elise behind in the line count though, so maybe has a little bit to work with here. Perfect J Tuck. Good patience. Another flat burn from Elise. Look at this. Tremendous. Oh, wow. What flat burns there from Elise. Oh, just say oh ho 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 a lot and you sound just like the king, you know? That's all you gotta do. Just oh ho ho ho. 66,000 for Elise, 80,000 for Tiffy Flower. King, man, am I in the main event? Oh no! Wilson says he may be able to play if his hand's feeling good, so if he does, it's a triple threat! Oh my goodness, a triple threat! For the Kaka belt! Oh, that's hype! That's hype! Alright, alright, alright. 87,000 for Tiffy. We have a hype one right here between debut player Elise and a very excited and game Tiffy, who's in the lead right now. 2-0. Trying to wrap this one up in a sweep, but Elise not going anywhere without a fight. Currently at 108,000. This board getting a little high though. Elise gonna have to be careful and try to bring this board down without creating too many more holes. Okay, nicely done there. Yes, building out that bowl shape. Beautifully done, Elise. Oh, misshift to that square. This is not terrible, though. This is resolvable in any number of ways for Elise. For Elise. I did it again. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Right, Elise. Oh, creates a long red pencil on the left side. Gonna go ahead and plug it up though. So both these players have been treading water about mid-high. 105,000 for Tiffy. Elise slightly lower down at and with the lead at 124 and lots of lines in hand. We are about to hit transition. Tiffy is gonna hit the level 18 speeds. Very high board. Can Tiffy get anything to the left side? Yes, gets that bar left and the second bar too far left. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Actually overshifted that last bar. Could have had a triple. Almost escaping it, but it is Elise with a win on the board. Currently at 132,000, which is enough. What a game, and we continue to fight on here. It's 2-1. Tiffy still in the lead. GG's. Wow. What an exciting game. Let's see what Elise can do here in the level 18 speeds. That smile says it all. All right. We got 400,000. This is PB right here, right? Let's go. You're going to go all the way to 29. And you're going to PB on a level 15 start. Let's see it happen. Also, if we just get to 19, this would be a pretty impressive display here. Okay, bringing the board down here, level 18, level 18. Good flat placements there. Opens up the left side. 4 more to go to 19, 179,000. Clean board. Great fundamental burning here from Elise. And it's been... Oh! A square tuck setup! What the... What? That was nuts! Oh, that line didn't get all the way over, but gonna make it to 19. There we go. She just calls it a day. 19. There we go. That was beautiful. Well done, Elise. And we have ourselves a match. Tiffy up 2-1. Elise not backing down. That was a great mullen. Bitten Boy says, yay, GG's. First 19 transition. Really? No way. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Yeah, Elise, remind me after this, we need to get you connected to the Tetris bot database so that we can get your PB and your Twitch handle and all that stuff figured out so that we can, maybe someone else can help as well. I'm totally fine. That way we can, people who are curious can be like, oh, this is Elise's Twitch. This is Elise's PB. 400 something. So, all right. You technically could have gotten the bar over with full deaths. Yes, this is true. But, I mean, we're just happy that we're seeing some 19 game here from Elise. Nerd! Oh my gosh. Sebastian, is this Sebi? Can I be in both chats too? What's up, Sebi? Over in YouTube chat. Come on, Dirty Tetris. No, happy Tetris noises, says Osikara 5123. We've got ready from both of our players. Tiffy looking to wrap this one up in 4. Elise looking to bring it to a decider, which should be right on brand for this channel and my shirts that I'm wearing. Let's see what happens. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I'll beat you up in a few weeks. Oh, the smack talk has begun here in Friendly's chat, aka Classic Tetris chat. But not between these two players. These two players being very excited to just be here. Ooh, oh, interesting. Last second adjustment there from... Oh, I kind of like that though, given the choices that Elise had. Laying it flat and trying to avoid putting any weight on that hole was pretty good there. Delay flat burn with that bar. These adjustments from Elise have been actually really impressive. Both these players are doing great stuff with their pieces. You know, you see the PB like, oh yeah, they're beginners. No. Like there's some good stuff happening on both sides of these boards. Like right now, Tiffy, a little bit of indecision there, but gets the bar. Tetris currently with a big lead, 44,000. So it's obviously been doing some good stuff on the board right now. Opts not to take the square double. That is a good split double, though, and gonna open up that hole, cleans it up nicely. See what happens to Tiffy. Gonna go. Okay, I was like, is Tiffy gonna go for the column 9 again? That was gonna be little shades of Josh Tolles there if Tiffy went for it again. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, Josh Tolles, legend on the scene, also kind of known for just taking Tetris's wherever he can find them, and it is super fun to watch. A little nerve-wracking, to be honest. But it's been good to see Josh Tolles back competing again lately. If you haven't seen, you should go check it out. Tiffy really just kind of staying conservative, keeping the board low, not gonna try to go crazy. Has the lead currently, so knows that she can play a little on the safe side here. 61,000 to 45,000, maybe about a 1 Tetris difference. Oh no. Tiffy now kind of dependent on a bar no matter which way you cut it here. Gonna have to just hope for a bar. Now all in. Gets the bar, gets it all the way left. Now needs another one. All the way right, Tetris. Whoa, that was quite literally the limits of DAS, unless you have quick tap in your arsenal. Tiffy with another Tetris, 107,000. Holy moly, are you kidding me? These players are too good. And oh no, Elise, what happened? Oh no. I think just as Tiffy was surviving that crazy drought, Elise was not able to survive it. So there you go. But great game. Super fun to watch these two players going at it. I would love to see this matchup again. I think it could go either way. Come back again soon, Elise. GG's. But it is going to be Tiffy Flower with a win. 3-1. Let's give Tiffy her winner scene. Oh, there's the Kaka belt on there. Hang on. Let me get the Kaka belt off. That's funny. There you go. Leftover from last week. GG's 122,000. Tiffy is your winner. Once again, wonderful, super fun debut from Elise. I hope we get to watch this matchup again because it would be a fun one. I think there's actually quite a few players we could find at Elise's skill level that could be a lot of fun. Four hyphens, GG's. W debut. Hey, that's mine. Way better than that Kaka Dan versus Marty. Oh my goodness. Cousin Avi gifted a tier 1 sub to Gilded Lizard. What? Thank you so much. Soundsel in chat saying that was a lot of fun to watch. So once again, lots of love for our debut player and our winner, Elise and Tiffy Flower. Some great stuff here. Oh, Tiffy's just gonna go ahead and call it a day. I'm done with this Mullen. GG's. All right. What's up, Sanzel? Yay, join TNP, y'all. Exactly. You know, that is something I will say, Elise, I don't know if you're around or not, but definitely there's a spot for you in TNP. You could play alongside Tiffy in the next div, actually. That's it. Tiffy, go recruit Elise. Go recruit Elise. Recruit her to TNP to join you in TNP. There's some openings in that div. There's currently 3. I think we get one more. We can start that Elm or Oak div. Oh man, I'm excited. Make that div happen. Make TNP great again. All right. Well, that is the end of this one. And on to the next. It's going to be Ravallo versus Casually, a battle between two players that are less than 100,000 points difference. Casually the max outer, Ravallo the 959, really high 900s, so it's going to be a good one. Both these players have been peaking lately too, so it's going to be a toss-up, I think, of who wins this one. We'll be back in a minute. Okay. All right, Ravallo, I don't know if you're in chat or not, but if you are, you're up. You go ahead and ping over here. All right. Believe we've got everybody here. So yeah, you don't need to see my face again, so I'm going to let you watch these players warm up. It's going to be a good one. I'm excited for this. These are both relatively new players, specifically to the friendly scene. In fact, so new that one's not even been here a week, or right around a week anyways, as casually. Very recent Max Outer joined us for our kind of Max Outer showcase last week in a pairs challenge between 4 of our most recent Max Outers, and won. So good start to the friendlies thing. And then Ravallo made his debut about a month ago against Gert, put up a good fight, but didn't quite do enough to take home the win. So looking for his first win here on the friendly scene. He's also been playing very well. I'd say I have maybe gotten a PB recently. Let me go take a look. I should get you guys your seed. Let's go, Ravallo. It says false minute. There is your seed. Let's go casually, it says 7-Page Wilson. Yes. We got 2A8935 will be the seed. And let's talk a little bit more about these players, though, as we get started. I was excited to have both of them on the show. A few weeks ago, I specifically called out Ravallo because he was on a tear. He was playing very well. Graduated from TMP, gonna go to CTL. I've been getting lots of PBs back and forth, just like crazy. And I think maybe he's got another one at 976,000 PB. DAS player out of Mexico. On your left, Ravallo. So, you know, kind of peaking at the right times here. Maybe going to max out in the next month to 2 months. That's my prediction. So if you max out the next month to 2 months, you can come back to this stream and be like, hey, Omen knows what he's talking about. It's purely, it would be pure guesswork. But, you know, hey, I have faith in you. That's what I'm trying to say. His opponent on the right, though, there you go. I earned GM rank in... Oh, I missed it. Casually was showing off something with the shirt, and I missed it. I earned GM rank in something. There he is. In the Grandmasters is all I got with this t-shirt. Amazing. Tetris the Grandmaster. Oh my goodness. Okay, so multi-talented Tetris player, not just here in the classic Tetris world, but also in Tetris the Grandmaster. A max outer 1,012,000 PB, nearly 800k from 19. Hyper Tapper out of the UK. Played very well last week in the Pairs Challenge. He and his partner kind of killed it, to be honest. It was like not really even close. I think it was 3-1. I guess 3-1 is not bad. Sweep is not even close. Well, even that could be close, right? If the games are close, then you know. Anyways, it was still a good showing. So we'll see if he can continue here. This should be a pretty good matchup, though. Both these players are peaking, like I said. So hopefully we'll see some fire on the screen. Got to get that gamer juice. 2 a.m. wake up juice. Oh my goodness, casually. Oh my goodness, that's right. You're in the UK. Next time, like, insist that we get you on an earlier time. I could have got you in on the slot 3, possibly slot 2. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you've got some left in the tank here. Oh, Lewis in chat is also from the UK. Go on, lad. I love it. It's fantastic. Hey, what's going on over in YouTube? Come on, Dirty Tetris. No, Happy Tetris noises. Okay, they're called Pro Gamer Moves. Womp womp. Congrats, Tiffy Flower, says Osikara 5123. So sorry, it took me a second to catch up, but I finally got all caught up, just like these players are all caught up and ready to roll. Seeds are entered, readies are on the screen. Let's get this matchup started between Ravalo and Casually in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. This is true, 7-page, but you have the thing about staying up really late and playing Tetris. This is known. It is known. There's a dated reference. It is known. This is the way. Another dated reference, but maybe not quite as dated. Nonetheless, you know, hey, I'm excited. I'm excited. 7-page, you're gonna stick around and actually fight for the belt. It's gonna be awesome. It might be even a triple threat with Gilded Lizard potentially throwing her hat in the ring. That'll be great. Yay, poverty is fun. No, it is not, Lewis. I hope you don't. Oh no, Ravalo. In a lot of trouble right now. Can't get the bar over. Ravalo's gonna top out at 27,000. Oh no. And that was a quick game here. Oh, what a shame. But it is gonna be Casually with game number 1, who is actually having a bit of a board himself. Well, I think GD has something to say about that one.
No!
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunate here. I'm going to play around a little bit with Ravalo's stencil since it seems just a tiny bit off while we get ready for game number 2. Bro, go up, please. Go. Okay, I think we're good on the stencil. Should be good. Someone ping me when my main event's about to happen. I'm arrest you. But yeah, duh, my goodness. If you fall asleep, well, it's gonna be seven page. You're going to forfeit your chance. Just saying. Don't. Well, I should say, if you don't wake up in time. Let's put it that way. But yeah, rest well. Did I give you a new seed? Did I give you a seed? Is that it? 2A89? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it should be good. 3B89. Okay, good. Yep, we got ready from both our players. Holy cow. That game was so quick I couldn't remember if I gave you a seed. All right, let's see if this one goes a little longer. Game number 2. Ravalo, casually. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Good luck, says Lewis. All right. Well, I've hyped up both these players, so I hope they do me better here in this game number 2. I mean, obviously, Casually did exactly what he was supposed to do and won the game. So, oh no. Gonna fill in that left side. Okay, a little bit of a misdrop there from Ravalo. Another one. There's something. Getting those pieces all the way to the left has been a little bit rough here to start for Ravalo. 3 misdrops pretty early on in 2 games. We'll see here if Ravalo can work through this. Long bar dependency does get the bar. Okay, some good pieces here. Not so great pieces there, but Ravalo gonna make the best of it and slowly working this board back down. It's not complete danger yet. J dependency on the right, or long bar. There we go, long bar, perfect. Great flat placement there. I should say upright placement of that J and clean. Just like that, Ravalo out of it here. 28,000. Still no Tetrises on the board. 123,000 for Casually. So Casually has been managing to stay clean and getting some Tetrises. Ravalo is on the board for the first time in 2 games. Well, no, I guess there were some Tetrises in the first game, right? Right? Surely. 74,000 now to 169. Hey, now that would be like 5, something like that if we cared. $98,000 to $171,000. M149, you are next versus Grand Designs at the conclusion of this match. Okay. Dirty column 2 set up here for Ravalo. Will the bar show up in time, or will we just have to take some compromises? Gonna take some compromises just as the bar comes. Still set up. Bar does finally come. Tetris for Ravalo. Dirty column 2. Tetris for Casually. 266, 136. So that early 30 line dig from Ravalo is coming back to haunt him right now, but been playing really well since then. Has gotten quite a few more touches, has stayed relatively clean. Will it be enough here, or will it have to require a mistake from Casually? Casually's board is starting to climb. All the wrong pieces, and that was a bad misdrop from Casually. Now we're gonna have to go to work burning really high. Oh, did tap that over. I would not have attempted that as a DAS player. That would have to be a perfect quick tap. 323 clean. Casually, just casually getting pieces all the way over. What a survival there. That board was about one piece away from it being completely out of control. 346, 193, Ravalo in the midst of a small dig as well. So Ravalo just struggling to score here, but to his credit, has not topped out yet. We are 91 lines in, and that is certainly worth a lot, because if you haven't died means you could still win, and that is the most important piece of playing a competitive Tetris match, or any Tetris match for that, or any competitive match for that matter. And Ravalo is clean. We'll see here if he tries to go for a center well. He's going to go for the center well. Entertain the masses. Who needs extra burns when you can just set up for center wells? Trying to be efficient if I had to guess here, but that square had nowhere to go. So Ravalo back into it again here. 233, 446, casually, just kind of casually going to put up a 500k game here in game number 2. 500k transition game. My dad. Ravalo still in a dig. That center well did not treat Ravalo well. I have to put a ton of weight with that long bar. But the right move trying to get access to the holes. So cleaned up. Not bad at all. Center well again. 265, 472, 200,000 point lead. Same line count between these two. Casually just hasn't gotten into a lot of trouble, and that's been the difference maker. Has had a couple of burns here and there, but that's not the same thing as a dig. Ravalo's had 2 significant digs at this point, and that has been the difference maker. But still alive. Once again, it doesn't matter until someone tops out casually in at 520-ish. Now at 527, that Tetris up to 552, level 20. Ravalo now in. Gets clean in level 19 speeds. Holding out for a bar. Gets the bar for the Tetris. 321. 579. Both players are clean in level 20, trying to build for some Tetrises. Casually set up. Gonna go ahead and take that burn, though. That left side needed help. I think that was a wise decision for Casually. Nice. Casually is not afraid to build a little aggressive here. Full faith in his tapping abilities to get pieces left and right. Oh no. Never mind. Was it tapping? I mean dash, right? 613,000 will be the top out score. That is a massive chase down here for Ravalo. Gonna have to get basically 200,000. Needs to get to 614,000. 614 is the chase down target for Ravalo. And the Tetris. Now Ravalo is in fact a tapper. Is Casually a tapper too? Hang on. Okay, Ravalo is a dash player. Casually is the tapper. I did get it right the first time. All right. Perfect clear, says M149. I missed it. I was looking away. SD Bean says, let's go. Tetris, once again for Ravalo. Ravalo is actually seemingly more comfortable right now here on the level 19 speeds than at the 18 speeds. Has been clean and playing very solidly. This board getting a little vertical, though. We'll see how Ravalo decides to attack that. Gets the left side filled out and takes the burns. Level 25 still has about 90,000 to go, 85,000 to go or so. Should be line outable, but you might want to take some triples and or another Tetris. Set up for the Tetris. 564. This is a chase down of all time here for Ravalo after a suffer 18. Has been having an incredibly solid 19 and needs every last inch, as a level 21 chase down with over 200,000 to go is not an easy thing to do. Follow at 575 right now. Setting up as a triple setup right now. I'm going to go ahead and take that triple wisely as the board was starting to climb. 587, level 27. One Tetris would do it. Is set up for the Tetris. Gonna do it. 620,000 will be enough into level 27. Ravalo gonna even this set up in a dramatic chase down fashion here for a sub max outer. What a chase down. It's 1-1. GG's. And kill screen. Gotta love seeing that. Is not something that you see every day from a lot of our competitors. Being able to just get the kill screen is an accomplishment for a lot of us. So GG's to Rivallo for a very well fought game. Amazing chase down. That's a huge chase down to have to do in level 19. Complicated chase down, yes. Very well chased. Oh yeah, M149 knows a little bit about Tetris the Grandmaster. Good to see M compete here. Alright, we do have a ready, but before that, we do have a ready, and we got to finish up this game. This has been a good one so far between Casually and Rivallo, especially that game number 2. It is now game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. $27,000 for Rivallo, 49,000 for Casually. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna try to recruit Elise to TNP and see if I can get her in the same div so that Tiffy and Elise can have more battles. Oh goodness gracious! Oh no, Casually. Okay. Oh my gosh! Wow, that piece got over. Unbelievable. Okay, this is still not out of the woods yet, but this is a much safer board. Oh my gosh, Casually escaping death. Death-defying dig from Casually. Incredible. Wow. And the bar finally comes. Man, that was a drought. Well done from Casually. 109,104 for Rivallo, who maybe didn't have as scary of a dig, but did in fact spend a lot of time burning, so has not been able to take advantage of it. Dirty Tetris for Casually, whose board's still a mess. Gonna try to bring this back under control, but man, what better way than to Tetris like 7 off the bottom. Just casual. Oh no, Rivallo did not get a piece to the left, and that right side is not going to help either. Cut off 134,000 Casually in what was a very challenging seed. Did enough to survive. Casually will take game number 3. It's going to be 2 games to 1. GG's. Man, overtap the J. Yeah, man, that is still like that. It must have been a droughty seed. Both you and Casually had to like just take compromises on your board way high up. Crazy. I was about to fast forward to the music there. It's funny. Is the div ready to go if you sign up? Players. All right. Let's see. Get caught up on YouTube here. Here we go. The long bar did him dirty. Osikara. Over on YouTube. All right, we got 2 readies from our competitors. Rivallo gonna look to try to even this one up. Casually looking to wrap this one up here, 3-1. Let's see what happens in game number 4. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. High board for both players, casually taking the Tetris there. And another nearly back-to-back. Same with Ravalo. But Ravalo is down. Tetris wasn't able to use one of the long bars, unfortunately. Gonna take another double there. Perfect L. Got a J. Now a long bar dependency. Down the center column 4. 5 off the bottom. Gonna go ahead and fill it all up rather than try to set up for a crazy dirty Tetris. $40,000 for Ravalo clean. Nicely done to survive that mini dig. $77,000 for casually. Ravalo is on a keyboard, obviously. Yeah, are they playing keyboards or controller? Yeah. So Ravalo is on a keyboard. Casually is a DAS player. I'm assuming controller, but I actually don't know for sure. We'll have to check with casually. Tap. There you go. I think I read the lips, and I think the lips said tap. Yes, tap. Okay. So Ravalo's a dasser and casually's a tapper. Man, I don't know why this is the second time tonight I got mixed up on the tap versus roll. I even have it, like, in the intro, I was like, oh yeah, Ravalo a dasser. But I think maybe because I see the keyboard, I think tap. That's got to be what's going on in my head. Hey, brain, how about you stop doing that? But you guys, you keep doing what you're doing because you're having some pretty good games right here. 123,000 for Ravalo, 202,000 for casually. Setting up for a tuck there. Well done. And gets the bar in time. So casually, the tapper tapping his way to a Tetris, which just so happens to be the name of the game that we are watching and or playing. 172,000 for Ravalo, who's gotten cleaned up. Casually at 251, so a good healthy 3 to 4 Tetris lead. Line counts are the same. Delay S spin from casually. What? Oh, Ronkley rating with a party 7. Welcome in, Ronkley. One of my favorite people in all the scene. I say this pretty much for everybody because I have a lot of favorites, I guess. But for real, like, Ronkley does so much for the community, especially for wars. And had the kind of honestly super fun honor and privilege to be able to hang out with him 2 years in a row, CTWC. And hopefully we get to keep doing that every year. Grand Designs too in chat. We'll see Grand Designs here in just a minute. The founder of Wars, along with a certain qual mode, I guess you could say, like a qualification type that Grand Designs invented that has now been adopted by CCWC. His proudest moment, according to him. It's called the Wars qual style. Go figure. I wonder how that happened, right? Because it's featured in Wars Battle Royal. So there you go. Lots of really cool people here in chat. Thanks for the raid. Hopefully it went well. 396,000 for casually, 344,000 for Ravalo. You're watching a good one here. Ravalo had an incredible game number 2, like a 220,000 chase down from level 21 on, and pulled it off right into 28. It was amazing. the moxie to have chased it down. So, you know, hopefully we can see some more of that here in game number 4. These players are really actually having a pretty good game number 4. We are past the 100 line mark. The Joey Parker turn. I finally got to actually interact with Joey Parker in chat for the first time ever, and that was kind of awesome. In the best of 99. 419 for Ravallo, 434 for Casually. So Ravallo has actually brought this back. Casually currently set up with a Dusty Tetris. Don't worry about it, says Franklin. Don't worry about it. Hey, it's fun. That problem I got on that side of the board, says Ravallo, I've got this. See, the long bar's gonna show up, and then I'm gonna get it clean, and then I'm gonna get a T-piece and throw it all the way to the left side, then I'm gonna double, and hopefully at some point in time this goddamn bar's gonna show up, and I got a Tetris. Don't worry about it. Wow, just before transition too. Holy moly, clean. Ravallo, 457, 491 for Casually. This is really close. Ravallo was down like 3-4 Tetrises and now just down about 2. So made up some ground in the last 30-40 lines. W Wars Qual. Hell yeah, says Grand Designs. Forget about it. My bad board state, forget about it. I got this. 469, hey now, that's like 6, something like that. I don't know. Oh, Casually, 533, still maintaining that 2+ Tetris lead. Set up for another with the tapping skill. Can go a little higher, more comfortably than Ravallo, who is a dasser. Sometimes I forget because Ravallo's dash control is so good, especially for a keyboard dasser. I don't know, maybe that's actually an advantage now that I think about it. 510, 564, a little bit of a dirty board for Casually. Needs something to the right side. Oh, stair steps on both sides of his board right now. Oh my goodness, I literally had to hold my breath as Casually worked through that. Still alive. Gets the board uncovered. Gets the square left. Where's the bar? The bar comes one too late. Come on, come on. Where's the bar? Bar Tetris. Casually surviving 610,000. Ravallo with the Tetris goes to 561. Still a 2+ lead difference. That has been pretty much identical since the 19 speeds, as Casually just will not give Ravallo any room, even though Ravallo's been playing extremely well here in 19. Oh no, board starting to climb. Ravallo needs the bar right now. Both players mired in the same kind of drought and tops out at the same time. Casually gonna win this one in a bit of a nail biter. 618 to 564. It's 3 games to 1. Well played from both players. Ravallo, thank you for joining once again. That game number 2 was the stuff of legends, but it is Casually with the win. Our blue player is the winner once again. Hang on, where is the freaking winner scene? Oh my goodness. Hang on, 1-1. Winner, blue winner. There it is. Transition. Congratulations to Casually. Oh my gosh, you are the winner. 2 a.m. Tetris wins for, says Kingsman. Yeah, very entertaining stuff there too, man. There was some pretty good digs from both players. Like, there was, that 19 was intense. Very intense 19. Well played. And we've got 2 more for you here. It's gonna be the penultimate between budding rivals M149 and Grand Designs. It could go either way between these two. The super efficient stacker versus the consistency merchant. It'll be a good one. Be right back. All right. We are back for our penultimate matchup between two budding rivals. It's M149 is Grand Designs. Your seed is pinned in chat. M, kind of one of the rising stars of the DAS world right now. You could see M actually in last month's DAS Masters, having won his first match in his first debut. Kind of awesome getting out of round 0. Has been really just, I gotta think 1.2 is just around the corner here for M. But his opponent, very, very consistent, been around the scene forever, 1.028 million PB. Grand Designs in the house, hell yeah! Let's get this kicked off between M149 and Grand Designs GD in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. One of my favorite things about M, by the way, M does have a 1.19 million DAS PB. My favorite things about M is that he will literally play anybody. At any, like pretty much at more or less any skill level too. M was challenging people like Sharky and Blue Scooty to matches when he was a 600k player. Oh boy, M does have a little bit of cleanup to do right now. Grand Design's going to take a 2 Tetris lead right out of the gate here. 11 lines in, already up 2 Tetrises. Not too shabby, as M has got himself mired in a tiny bit of a dig. About to work his way out though, so there you go. M into a situation and out of it just like that, but that did cost some pace, as Grand Designs will take advantage and go up about 2 Tetrises. Let's see here if I can get maybe more of GD in the scene. Would be nice if also GD wasn't so squashed. There you go. Much better. Casually find use NES controller. Casually finding false. That's a Michael T. Parle 2257 saying use NES controller. Yeah, I mean I would love to. Pretty much that's all I'm using has been NES controllers ever since I started playing. Maybe that's why I don't know. Is there a disadvantage? I don't think it's a disadvantage. I think I just am not, you know. I just am taking forever because I'm just not very good at this game. That's what it is. I just keep pounding away. Hopefully maybe one day get that max. You know, that's the goal. But I am using an NES controller. I'm actually using, and shout out here to this padless company and controller. I can show that off maybe at the break here. Oh, M149, not happy, but that was a good roof burn to get through this. Yeah, padless is basically an NES controller, but if you combined it with a mechanical keyboard, so the D-pads use mechanical switches, which is pretty cool. I think some rollers really like it, some rollers really hate it. As a DAS player, I love it. Oh no, M, gonna have to pull out some miracles here. Regardless of the controller he's using, this is going to be a very tough dig, and so far M is doing it, but will these pieces cooperate enough for M to complete getting out of this dig or not? Oh my goodness, where do you put that square even? These pieces have been something else. M still digging. What was that flat? That spin burn, that last second spin adjustment from M? Oh my gosh. How are you alive, M? Needs to get something to the right. Oh, that square went right. That was about the only piece I could get over, and that's gonna be a top out for M, but hung on for a good 20 lines longer than anyone has any business doing. So Grand Designs, keeping the board nice and low, staying consistent. We'll take game number 1. GG's. Talbot saying, I love it, best thing ever. I'm assuming that's in reference to the padless. Yeah, it has been amazing. As a DAS player, my 19 is so much better. Skill stops, I'm so much better at skill stopping 19 than I was with a regular controller. It also is really nice to have an A and B button that doesn't double flip for me. Like, that happens all the time with my other controllers because they're old and, you know, temperamental. That was a sick try there, says Granted. Indeed, that was a crazy survival, but unfortunately, it's just not quite enough. Board was just too high. You double flip dash too? Kaznavi in chat, we have something in common then. Alright, we have already from both these players. It's going to be game number 2. Let's see who comes out on top here in game number 2. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I thought it was a me problem, but if I can blame something, sure. Hey, when in doubt, always blame something else when it comes to your gameplay. It definitely isn't that you could play better or have better placements or anything like that. It's definitely just because it's the RNG or the controller or the commentators, right? Definitely the commentator's fault because they said something that wasn't true about you or something, right? So definitely never gonna be your fault. It is always something else's fault. And that Tetris was certainly Grand Design's fault. I wouldn't call it a fault, but he certainly made it happen, and with it came a fist pump, a little bit of a overshift of the square. I don't know, that actually has been happening to me a little bit more than I'd like lately as well. I'm not sure why. Probably because I am just pushing too hard on the controller and don't let up quick enough. I'm not sure. Grand Designs though, doing a great job kind of making it less scary than it could be. There's a good double with that long bar, filling that long bar dependency nicely. Perfect T for that left side. Tetris 84,000, 163,000. I'm kind of hoping for a long bar, does get it. Gonna set up for center well. Keeps taking center well like burns. All right, now set up for that center well. This is column 8, 9, 8, 7. Column 7. I had to literally count it. Tetris for Grand Designs and Tetris for M149 still set up for this column 7. My goodness. 93,000 for M149, still set up for the center. This is kind of a, not just a normal center either. This is a high level center Tetris for M149, but man, what do you do here if you're M? You're gonna have to maybe think about abandoning this if you can. Grand Designs though gave a finger wag. Obviously did something right. Board looks perfect. Tetris, skimming a Tetris for Grand Designs, 177, couple Tetris lead. M149 with a really high board, doesn't able to get that J to the right. And we have the second early top, and I'm sorry, M. But Grand Designs is both there and here at the same time somehow. And he has something to tell you.
Oh no! No! No!
I don't know how Grand Design's able to do that where he's playing a game and screaming into my microphone at the same time. It's pretty incredible. Like this guy's talented, man. Yeah! No! Oh my goodness. He's known for two things. Well, he's known for a lot of things, but like, let's be honest, he's kind of known for two other things. Let me try to get this heart here. There's the heart. He's known for two things. And they're the exact opposites. You ready? It's no! And hell yeah! Quite literally analog. It's on, off, 0, 1. No, yes. That's Grand Designs in a nutshell. No, of course not. Winning, losing. There you go. I am not liking these seeds at M149. I remember Unfriendlies with Marts and Jeff saying, heavens no! Oh yes, that's awesome. That is kind of the perfect rebuttal, isn't it? All right, we got it ready from both of our players. M149, gonna try to get something going here. Game number 3 to stay alive. Grand Design's looking to maybe get in the closet and get a broom out and maybe sweep this one away for the evening. Let's go ahead and get it kicked off in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Tetris for Grand Designs. And M already mired in a dig. Oh my gosh. Oh, gets the bar. That has got to be a sigh of relief. I will say one thing that is fun to watch about M, regardless of what happens. He kind of just stays locked in most of the time. Things get kind of high, things get a little scary. M's base just kind of stays the same, man. He's like, just, okay, what's the next thing I got to do? What's the next best adjustment or placement I can do? And then he tries to do it. And that is admirable. Because I think a lot of us, when we get kind of up in a situation that's scary, we kind of panic. Happens to me all the time. Grand Designs right now looking to try to get through a couple of burns. Nothing crazy. Not a dig. Just a couple of burns. There we go. Gonna go ahead and just bring this all the way down. No playing around. Grand Design's not gonna set up for any kind of center well. What kind of player you think I am? Center well? Hell no! Tetris, Grand Designs. Fist bump. Almost as iconic as the Mart's Das head shake, maybe more so. I don't know. Just let me know in chat. Oh gosh. Back in yet another one. M just can't get luck. I mean, here's the thing though. With these digs, M still has a lead, or like very close to it now. So whatever M is doing when he's not in dig seems to be working out pretty well. This will be a triple if M could get the bar. Might have to just go ahead and burn it down, yeah. Perfect T. Now this is an LJ dependency. This is a much more manageable board. Turns it into a J dependency. And the Tetris M with some very like smart stacking there to try to keep the board state like Tetris ready should he get all the right pieces. And did so. 192,216 Grand Designs with a slight lead here as a result of two separate digs that M's been in. Grand Designs intentionally making the long bar dependency. It has a double well. This is a very steep board from Grand Designs. Interesting choices here, but that worked out great. Grand Designs is doing fine, maintaining a massive double well here. Oh no, that is definitely not what M intended. Long bar left, good. Oh, I think that was a ghost bird from M. And M is in a lot of trouble and cannot do any more. Oh my goodness. Grand Design's gonna take this one in a sweep. Not the best game for M. And Grand Designs, man, he played super solidly here. Was never really in any danger. Well played and well fought. Unfortunate ending for M. I'm sure we'll see more of M soon, as M always coming back for more. But tonight, it is your blue player. The Master of Wars. Hell yeah, and know himself. Grand Designs, GG's, in a sweep. Hell yeah! It was super fun to get to hang out with GD over at CCWC. I'm glad we got to meet finally. I'm looking forward to the next time as well. Hopefully there's a next time. I know life's getting busy for you, but it would be awesome. $416, 114 lines. This is a good game. This is a good game. We're looking at around a 500k pace. Beautiful stacking here from Grand Designs. They both got the same pieces. This is true, Lewis. Oh, was it a misshift? Okay. Sorry, Em. I'm sure we'll get you back here, though. All right, the question is, and I'll let this play out, but do we have a triple threat on our hands? Someone call 7-Page Wilson. Yo, wake up. And then do we have 7-Page? Do we have Gilded Lizard? Oh, we got a Gilded. We have a matchup no matter what. The question is if we've got a 7-Page Wilson for a triple threat or not. 503 level 20. Off to Norg so I can get bad seeds and work on that. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Everyone's got bad days. It happens. It happens to the best of us. $510,000. This is a good mulligan. 7-Page Wilson says no. All right, I think we're gonna have a triple threat. I think that's what that means. Oh, did not get that Z piece over, and that's gonna do it. Grand Designs, GG's. You are the winner. Good set. Well, good set for Grand Designs, anyways. All right. 21 or 29. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. It's like TMP kill screen or kill screen, right? All right. Well, that's going to do it for this one. Let's go ahead and get this one. This is going to take me a minute, so I'm going to do a slightly longer break. It's a triple threat. Kaka belt. It's going to be Yeehaw trying to defend his belt against two competitors, Gilded Lizard and 7-Page Wilson, King of the Balls. It's going to be coming up here next. promotional sites. There it is. And then we're gonna do 2-minute ad break. Okay. One just to be. Doing my best with these cameras, but it's difficult. um, Close enough. Close enough. It's going to be a little jank, but at least you can see all their faces, so... Alright. Let me get these players a seed. Alright, let's go... Oh, I should probably get them that belt on there too. Oh my goodness, I almost didn't get the belt. Kaka belt, gotta add that to the scene. All right, well, it is time, and this almost didn't happen at all. You know, it's the Kaka belt. It's the Kaka belt. Like, it was Martz's belt at one point for a very short amount of time. Now it's Yeehaw's, and he is looking to defend the belt, I think, for the second time. So he beat Martz, and then he won, I think, last week. Yeah, he won last week against Tetris Ranger. And now he's looking to defend, and he almost didn't have a match. We had 7-Page Wilson, who injured his hand, but has made a miraculous recovery, or if not, gonna play injured either way. But in the meantime, we were gonna have Gilded Lizard step in, and Gilded's like, oh, it's kind of late, I worked super late. So it's like, oh, well, we're just not gonna have a Kaka belt fight, but it turns out everybody made it. So instead of figuring out who's gonna fight, it's just gonna be a triple threat. That's it. So Yeehaw's gonna have to fight 2 people at the same time. Talk about having to earn it. Goodness gracious. Have to beat 2 people. You win beat one of those players, and only one, well, you're still gonna lose the belt. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. Yeehaw versus 7-Page versus Gilded Lizard. Be ready for some Kaka, because it's gonna be,
No!
it's gonna be special. Hopefully it actually is gonna be special. Okay, Gilded saying Yeehaw's notoriously good at triple threats. This is true. Last time that I fought Yeehaw in a triple threat, Yeehaw did beat me. I think Mage ended up winning, Danny Mage. It was close. It was like, it came down to the last game. I think it was like I had 4 points and Yeehaw had like 5 and Danny Mage had 7, or it was like 5, 6, 7, something like that. It was very close, but yeah. Yeehaw's been kind of on a roll. Playing pretty well. Casually cheering on Wilson. 7-Page saying, remember my last triple threat? I came back and won it. Okay. What speed are we doing, fellow Kaka tossers? It looks like it's going to be 15. 15, 15, 15, 15, all around the board. And we do have a ready from Gilded Lizard. You have good luck, have funds across the board for this Kaka belt. It is a championship matchup between 3 of the Tetris players in the scene. Oh my goodness, I love Wilson. I love Wilson. He's dancing already. 3 of the players of all time. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Is that an otter? Yeehaw has an otter? Possum? Something. It was cute. Me probably. Oh my goodness. Barrett. There you go. Mindium. Oh my goodness. That's an otter. I oughter be ashamed of myself. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a belt. That's a real belt there. Okay, we got readies from 2 of our 3 players. Enough of these bad puns. We gotta watch some Tetris. Hopefully good Tetris, but maybe some bad Tetris. Who knows? I got a ferret. Oh my gosh. Alright, we got a thumbs up from Yeehaw, so I think that means we are ready to roll. It is Kaka belt time between Yeehaw, 7-Page Wilson, and Gilded Lizard. Let's get this belt match title thingy started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh my god. Okay, someone did catch that. There was Tetris 3-way. Let's go. Somehow that was modded. The auto mod caught that, Lewis. That's so funny. Level 15 starts. This will be the second matchup of the evening that featured level 15. And you know what? That last one was kind of maybe one of the most entertaining ones of the evening. So you never know. You respect the 15 and also maybe you expect some good stuff. That was good. Gilded Lizard really holding out there for that L piece to try to get the triple. Oh, nice set of skims. This board getting kind of high though. Gilded really wanting a bar and needing a bar now. There's no room left. There's nothing left. Gilded never got the bar. Are we on the same seed? What happened? 3 bars and 50 pieces? Hang on, let me check and make sure you're all on the same seed, because I can't believe that would happen. I have no idea what seed Yeehaw is on. C216. Okay. We had different seeds. We had completely different seeds. Hang on one second. Yeah, I did not pin the correct seed. Yeah, that's a redo. We had different seeds. Everyone top out. In fact, I am going to go ahead and unpin the seed. Yeah, we had different seeds, so let's go ahead and top out. I am going to go ahead and just give you all a new seed, and I'm going to pin it. And we're going to start with this one. Pretend like that caca didn't happen. And move on to a different set of caca here. No, it was totally my fault. I didn't pin the seed. I did not pin the seed, so some of you had the wrong seed. It's fine. We're just going to move on. Caca seed for a caca belt. Exactly, casually. Why aren't you in bed? Isn't it like 4 in the morning or something? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I honestly, I probably could just set up a seed checker, but then even half the time I forget to do that too, so, you know, it's fine. It's fine, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. All right, now we got readies. 3 a.m. says 7-Page Wilson. Well, here's a 3 for your 3 a.m. 3, 2 a.m., 1 a.m. No, we're not going backwards in time. We're playing Tetris. All right. Belt match part 1. Game number 1, part 2. Yeah, there you go. I like that one better. Game number 1, part 2. Coming straight to you in the Battle of the Poo. Going to the loo? So bad it makes you stew. That was many, not a few, bad puns. I'm really struggling. I don't know if I can pull off any more. That brown is a pretty nasty hue. The color of poo. Very true, very true. You know, there are way too many words in the English language that rhyme with you and two. That's crazy. All right, score of scores. Tetris 78,000 for Yeehaw the champ right now. 96,000 for 7-Page Wilson, and 79,000 for Gilded Lizard, who gets a couple skims. Man, that was kind of a scary situation. That board was something else. but did a great job bringing the board under relative control. I wouldn't say it's like control, but you know. Do not feces up upon your pun bowel movement. What? I don't even understand what you're saying right now, Poopy. Also, hi, what's up? Speaking of poo, you say the name and like you summoned. Just summoned out of nowhere. Poopy old hag. Welcome in. Just in time for some poo just for you. Your namesake, the belt. Man, you're too good, but man, you know, given your name is Poopy Old Hag, it sure seems like you should have to get an opportunity to fight for the belt. Maybe you can like do bad rolling or something. I don't know. What's your roll PB? Is it like around 700k? 600k? Then you could compete. 154,000, yeehaw. 197 Wilson in the lead, and oh my goodness, Gilded Lizard still mired in this dig. It has been a little bit of a suffer game for Gilded Lizard. I don't roll at all, so yeah, there you go. Devin Rio in chat said, let's go Gilded Lizard. Cousin Avi gifted a tier 1 sub to Devin. Cousin Avi. Man, Cousin Avi is so generous, like, all the time. It's crazy. One of the goats here, certainly for gifting. Also, you know, doing some cool stuff on the Tetris scene in general. $261 for 7-page Wilson, 114 for Gilded Lizard. Still stuck in this dig, but maybe, possibly gonna try to set up for a dirty. Set up for a dirty. The pieces cooperated, and there it is. Tetris, 136,000 after 75 lines for Gilded Lizard, and there's another. Clean, perfect L piece. Center wall Tetris for Yeehaw, 232,000 to 306 for 7-page Wilson, 175 for Gilded. So Gilded actually not too far off of Yeehaw. Yeehaw having a pretty okay game. 7-page Wilson though, look at this 300k score at 80. What are we even watching here? What time is it? How is this even possible? This is supposed to be the cock-out belt, bro. What are you doing? Stop playing good. Holy cow. 327,000 right now for 7-page Wilson. 235 for Yeehaw. 178,000 for Gilded Lizard. You say Martz is doing fine, but here's the thing. Martz survived by 1 point. I don't know if that's fine. I had like 4 deciders and I lost all of them. I win one of those, I win 2 of those, and I'm in promotion. So like, I'm literally 2 games different from like being demoted to being promoted. So you say it's fine. I don't know if it's as fine as you think it is. That's a lot of max outers in Das League. 233 for Gilded Lizard. 394, 395 for Wilson. We have all hit transition. 287 for Yeehaw. So all these players doing well to make it all the way to transition in this level 15 battle. And I cannot believe this score from 7-page Wilson. Absolutely goated game here from 7-page Wilson. Hang on. We need to do a PB check. 580,000? What? From a 15 start, this is actually PBable? What? 467 now. Wow, okay. Everyone's looking to make it to level 19 Gilded Lizard in first at 289, playing very well, getting these pieces over confidently. Very impressive start to level 19 here, getting cleaned up too. 7-page Tetris, a little bit of a misdrop. This is recoverable for 7-page Wilson. 517 right now. This is the level 15 start. There's a Tetris for, oh my gosh, all these players having really great games right now. Can Yeehaw get out of this though? That's a bunch of misdrops. 334 and 301. So my goodness, all that fight for Gilded Lizard. 301,000 will not be enough for any points. Right now, it is 7-page Wilson with the win. But can 7-page Wilson get the PB from a 15 start? We're looking at 581. That's the chase down. Oh gosh, that left side. Come on, where is the best tap of your life? The best tap of your life didn't get there. That's going to be a top out from Wilson. Oh my gosh, golden opportunity. What a game though. 530,000 is amazing. Holy cow. One point for Yeehaw. 2 points for 7-page Wilson. And it is first to 7. I guess I kind of forgot to say that. For those of you not familiar, this is triple threat. You get 2 points for getting first place, 1 point for getting second place, 0 points for getting third place, and it's first to 7. So this is about as epic of a belt as you can get. 2-1-0 something something angry excited 7-page Wilson. Rah, 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 rah. I forgot to practice my freaking Scottish accent. 7-page, I'm sorry. I forgot. I gotta go watch your stream so I can practice trying to sound like you, you know? King's in. Oh no, he might actually win this belt. Okay, we got readies. Do we got a ready here in chat from Yeehaw? Ready, yes. Okay, it is time for game number 2. Let's see what happens in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, 19,000 for Yeehaw. $10,000 for... Oh my goodness, all these players are a little dirty. Okay, looks like Yeehaw is good. $11,000. Wilson's board starting to climb, so maybe a little bit of a rubber band effect. Let's hope not. Wilson had such a good game. Gets that bar all the way over. Wow, good calm play from Wilson. And gets clean. I am impressed by the kind of just calmness with which he dealt with that high board. And the Tetris to boot, 41,000, but Yeehaw right now with the lead at 87,000. Gilded at 40,000 as well. So having, again, a little bit of a suffer start, but board's looking real good right now. So there's plenty of opportunities here. We're only a third of the way through the lines for level 15. So there's lots of room here to make up the difference. I have seen Gilded Lizard go just absolutely crazy. So I know it's possible. Sorry, I kind of stopped my thought mid, kind of midway there. It's getting, you know, kind of late. I'm at the tail end of this whole damn thing. 87,000 for Gilded Lizard, 120,000 for 7-Page Wilson, 118,000 for Yeehaw. So this is a good game. It's a good game for all players. This is certainly going to be competitive, I think, here. So far, there's no one who's so far in the lead that you can say, oh yeah, this is going to be super hard for them to lose. So 9 p.m. Deep Thoughts with Omen. Yeah, I literally just kind of glitched out there. I'm like, no, actually, you know, I blame this is going to sound like a humble brag. It really is not a humble brag. It was a mistake is what it was. I went on a run yesterday and I decided I'm going to try really hard to push myself a little harder than I have been. My runs have been kind of lazy. I've been running only like 2 miles, occasionally a 5K. For me, that's, if it's less than a 5K, it's not really good. Like, I need to be doing more than that, you know? So I'm like, all right, I'm going to try to run more than that. So I ran 4 miles, which is not crazy, but it's still a lot more than I've been running. And holy cow, I had to take pain meds to get through today. And then, you know, obviously that, and I'm just freaking tired because of that. So honestly, I'm kind of surprised I've gotten through any amount of this stream having any kind of coherent thoughts. Oh man, the bar comes a little too late for Gilded Lizard. You can kind of see that, like, she knew. She's like, oh no, it didn't come. But got another one. Now I'm gonna try to get these complex tucks resolved. We'll see if all the right pieces show up. Well, nope, just gonna go ahead and start plugging them all and now get them taken care of. 176,000. We are nearing the end of the level 15 speeds. 241 for Yeehaw, 277 for Wilson. 184 for Gilded Lizard. So it is Wilson with the lead as we are approaching the level 18 speeds. There's a Tetris for Yeehaw. This is a 300k game and then some for Yeehaw. 318 now for Wilson, just transitioning now into the level 18 speeds at level 16. There's a Tetris for Wilson, 339. Oh gosh, this is a bad place to be in if you're Yeehaw. Oh, in a really bad place if you're Yeehaw, because you just topped out. Things were going so well, and then a couple of misdrops, and that is that. 302,000. Oh no, 16 has arrived for Gilded, and that is the end of the game for Gilded. So not gonna be able to complete that chase down. That means right now, without anything else, Wilson has moved up to 4 points with a commanding lead. 4 points for Wilson, 2 points for Yeehaw, 0 points for Gilded. No one is officially mathematically eliminated, but Gilded's gonna have to go on a tear and hope that Wilson makes some pretty big errors. Oh my goodness. I think Kingsman might be on the verge of eating a lot of crow. That's all I gotta say about that. $380,000. Wilson, level 20 once again. And a repeat of the last game in the sense that he made it 219 and then some. 420. Look at my face. I want the belt. I want the belt! I think I read those lips correctly. Let's go Wilson, says SD Bean. This would be more shocking than Kingsman getting a recorded max. Oh no. That's quite the claim, Arctic. I don't know about that. Maybe. Maybe. They're both achievements in their own right, but it hasn't happened yet. There's still more games to go. We still have a match on our hands. We got readies from 7-Page Wilson, Gilded, and I think Yeehaw. So let's go ahead and get this one kicked off. Game number 3. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. The thing is that Yeehaw's been playing, in my opinion, Yeehaw has been playing well enough to have justified his belt. It's just that 7-Page is playing really good. There's a Tetris for Gilded, 21,000, so might have the lead. Yeah, everyone else is burned, so once again, here we go. 7-Page Wilson gonna try to get through this, but Gilded Lizard may be doing one of those games where suddenly everything is just perfect Tetris. I've seen it happen. So if we get some good pieces here, it could happen. There's a both 7-Page Wilson and Yeehaw have been struggling just to get Tetris ready. Yeehaw is clean, 7-Page is not. 16,000 for 7-Page Wilson, 15,000 for Yeehaw. $18,000 now. Yeehaw trying to get clean, and all these players actually with all these players struggling with just trying to get clean right now. Maybe this piece sequence just kind of murdered everything. I am not sure what is up. Unicorn Gundam RX. The music is by Carl Casey. In fact, it just went by. It is White Bat Audio. So there you go. If you're looking to check out, it is all DRM free. You can play it on pretty much anything so long as you give him credit. Him, and I guess the White Bat Audio would be like his other stage name. So if you're curious what the music is, that's where we get it from. 71,000 for Gilded Lizard, 51,000 for 7-Page Wilson, 32,000 for Yeehaw. And by the way, Gilded, I know you said you're considering joining. You still should, because if we get enough players that are like, you know, that 500, 600, maybe 700k, they're gonna create a completely different division, just like a completely different division. So you won't have to be thrown up against a bunch of people who are inconsistent but have a lot of ceiling. Let's just put it that way. 61,000. I feel pretty strongly that we should be catering to players who, you know, aren't like 500, like how to put it, that are earlier in their Tetris journey. Let's just put it that way. And I have a feeling we scare off a lot of our leagues that we scare off people, including TNP. We scare off a lot of true beginners because we have so many veterans. You got people getting 800Ks in bronze, man. Like, what? Very impressive, but you better believe that, like, people who are not there are going to want to join. They're going to see that and be like, nope, I'm out. That's too intimidating, right? I feel like we need to make sure we are very careful about making things open for the people who aren't as experienced, who don't have as many huge scores, right? Like, that's just, we want to grow this community. We have to appeal to those people, not to everyone else that keeps playing the game over and over. They have plenty of places to play, you know? So that's just my little mini rant, Monday night rant with Omen. And that's why you see a lot of newer players here on friendlies. I try to go out of my way to find players at different points in their journey, not just the best of the best. Sometimes we have best of the best, but also people who, you know, they're just getting their toes wet. They're just starting to get, you know, get into Tetris. You know, what does the community have to offer them? Well, friendlies for one. 167 for Wilson. 221,000 for Gilded Lizard. 163 for Yeehaw. It's been fun to like bring a lot of newer faces, first timers to the friendly scene. So a lot of those players are very good too. A lot of them have a lot of promise. 167, now 168 for Yeehaw. 191, 7-page not with the lead. In fact, it is in Gilded Lizard, who's about to go in with around a 300k, so it has been a little bit of a suffer seed. They have all survived, to their credit, though. These players are actually playing quite well. All things considered, this is supposed to be a caca belt, and they're, you know, they're putting on a good show here. We'll see if that continues here into the 18 speeds, as they have all reached it. We got Tiffy. There's no reason I took a break from competing. There's nothing made for people who are sub 500k. Yeah, not a whole lot. And I think there are players that I think come in and bounce right off, right? Like I think that's a thing that happens. So, and that's, you know, to be expected to some extent. But also, we could always do a better job. We can always do a better job trying to make our scene a better place, right? And make it appealing to everyone of all skill levels. So. It's more than just lip service. We got to do something about it, right? And I'm so glad that there's been an uptick over in TNP. Shout out to TNP. Our Barrow, Mathwiz, especially. I mean, even Adam Irish doing a ton of restreams always for TNP. So Alice Fern. Level 18 has arrived for all except for Gilded Lizard, who's on level 19, now doing some Tetrises. We got 3 burns to go here for Yeehaw. One more gets that triple. This is now a doable board. Nice. Okay, good pieces left and right here. Oh, that was a bad time for an L, unless that L got all the way left, which it did not. Yeehaw gonna give up here. 229. That will be not enough for any points this time, so the champ gonna be shut out in game number 3. 349 right now, level 20. Gilded Lizard on a tear, as Wilson will hit level 20 again, but will be well behind at 290 points. That will be 2 points. Gilded Lizard on a comeback run. Game number 3 will go up to 2 points. 1, 2. Yeehaw will get no points, so that is a tie game, and Wilson will get 5. The strong lead here still for Wilson was enough to get a point and remain 3 points up. Now on game point, a win would do it for 7-page Wilson. So Yeehaw and Gilded are gonna have to team up and make sure 7-page Wilson gets last place, ideally. They do have one game to give between them. Ideally, you want Yeehaw, Gilded in first and second, or second and first. And Wilson has to basically be last place for either of them to really have a true shot at this. But yes, looks like Lewis might be joining TNP, so that'd be awesome. Cam is not required to play on friendlies, but obviously encouraging since we play on CTWC. Yes! This is correct. That seed was not great. So Yeehaw. We got readies across the board. 7-page Wilson on game points. Game number 4. Can Wilson close the deal? Will Gilded Lizard and Yeehaw make a match of it? Let's find out in 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris, seriously, Colin here. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. You know, to be fair though, Wilson did have a near PB game with one of these seeds, so it's not all Colin. It's just mostly Colin. Somewhat Colin. You know, just a whiff of Colin. Oh man. 19,000. Gilded Lizard looking to continue her incredible game number 3 into game number 4. Seven Page has done well so far to get that many points that quickly. Silly belt name, but the competitive spirit is absolutely real with these players. Regardless, and it is a belt, you know, winning this still does mean something. It means that you had to beat a bunch of people who are trying not to lose. At least as far as I'm aware, everyone here is trying their best. And they all have their moments. They all have shined at various points in times on this channel. And they can all turn up and really turn on the heat when they absolutely have to. So I expect nothing but the best from all three of these players in this game number 4. 117,000 already from Yeehaw. Are you kidding me? What a start from Yeehaw. 70,000, which is really good from Wilson. Now in the 89, 118,000 from Gilded Lizard. So yes, no more Colin seed for you. Shout out to Colin, by the way, our frequent host here on Monday Night Mayhem and Friday Night Fights. Kind of does double duty. In my opinion, probably, I don't know, maybe the MVP of commentators here in the Friendlies world. So good at it too. I don't even know if Colin's here. It doesn't matter. The admiration is real. 144,000 for Gilded. 180,000 right now for Yeehaw. 116,000 for Wilson. Oh my gosh. Wilson's with the high board, really needs a bar. Oh, has to plug it. That was a ghost burns. Nothing can be done. So Wilson's promising start. Exactly what Gilded Lizard and Yeehaw needs, because that is 0 points. That keeps Gilded Lizard and Yeehaw in the game. Mathematically, one of these players are only going to be 1 point off of 7 Page Wilson. And the other one will only be 2 points off. So suddenly, while it's still going to be game point, it is a much closer game point. 223,000. Now 247 at line 64 for Yeehaw. 209,000 for Gilded Lizard. Now 228. So these players have come to play. They're a little bit of a slow start. Gilded's starting to show what she's got and why she's even in contention here. 269. Hey now for Yeehaw. 249. Yeehaw really just killing it this game. Has been pretty consistent, honestly, the entire set. Just kind of one bad game. The other two were very solid. Gilded kind of the inverse, like 2 bad games and 1 really good game. That's why their scores are equal, and now they're fighting to see who will earn these 2 points to try to close the gap a little bit more with 7 Page Wilson. And all 7 Page can do is just watch. Mick McCarthy's words, it can't get worse than this. It can. Aww. Bravalo in chat, YouTube. Osakara 5123. Unfortunately, NES to USB controllers are hard to come by, and USB controllers tend to suck. Huh. How hard is it to ship to Mexico, Rivalo? If I ordered something, or if someone ordered something, how hard would it be to ship to Mexico from the States? I have an idea. $369,000. Hey, now another one for Yeehaw. This is a great transition score. 390, nearly 400,000. So almost matching Wilson's game number 1, which was nearly a PB. 409,000 though. Oh my gosh, Gilded has actually taken the lead. Somehow I was sitting over here watching and admiring Yeehaw's game, and Gilded doing some work over here, although now has some burns to deal with. That's a triple to bring this board down. $422 to $423. Both these players so close. Gilded, though, with the lead at the same line count, 430 to 426. There's a Tetris for Yeehaw. One more to give before transition. Gilded trying to stay aggressive here. Does have a double wheel to work with. Would love the L. Comes too late naturally. Did get the J and the L right behind it though, so will not be able to take advantage of some of these bars. Does get one more. Going to go into 19, 457, 474. So Yeehaw with a lead, and both these players are absolutely killing it. 483. Remember, this is level 15 starts. These are not normal numbers for level 15 starts. 483 now, 489, 464. Gilded Lizard back a couple lines in the line count. Clean board. Wilson's done. Yeehaw is done at 20 though. Oh no, 489. So we do have a slight chase down. Great dash control here from Gilded Lizard. 475. 477 to 489. Needs to get to 490. 490 is the chase down score for Gilded Lizard. 483 now, 484. Can just line this up. This 19 with this control. Okay, there's a little bit of a misdrop there, but this is still completely doable. Oh, those long bars, not great. Oh my goodness, get the J over. 490 is enough. Oh my gosh, completes the chase down into level 22. Gilded Lizard is gonna go from being 5-0 to 5-4. Wow, what a difference 2 games make. There is your points. Yeehaw will earn a point to stay kind of close here. It's 5 points for 7-Page Wilson, 4 points for Gilded Lizard, 3 points for Yeehaw. These players are bringing the heat. My God. Have they all been transition games? I think at least level 18 speeds. 2 of them have definitely gone well into level 19 speeds. I think 3 or 4 of the players have gotten there. So I think we've seen level 19 every single game. Well done. All right, it is game number 5. Whew. It is another game point here. 7-Page still holds the keys. With a win, we'll be done. Gilded Lizard Yeehaw still needing to try to do something to stop 7-Page. Let's see what happens here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, I think mathematically, basically, Yeehaw has to win. That gets him to 5. Well, you know what? Actually, there's still some room because, like, if Wilson loses, Yeehaw gets to 5, and Gilded Lizard would be 5-5-5, and at that point, it's anybody. So if you're Yeehaw, you basically just want to secure first place. You have to secure first place, and then you have to hope that Gilded Lizard gets second. That keeps everything even. If 7-Page Wilson wins, then it's 6-5-4 with Wilson in the lead. Yeehaw still would be okay, and Gilded would be on the ropes. So the scenarios at 5-4-3 are crazy. If Gilded gets first, that's 6, and then if Wilson gets second, that's also 6, and then Yeehaw would be at 3. So Yeehaw, basically you want to win. Like, otherwise you're just gonna fall too far behind everybody. No one's been mathematically eliminated from first place yet. It's one of the actually kind of fun things about Triple Threat is that there's just a little bit more room for variation. You could have your ups and downs and still manage to pull out a victory if you have more ups than downs, which is appealing to me. Sometimes Tetris can be brutal. It's nice to have something that lets you have a little more room to breathe. Ooh, I like that placement from Yeehaw to make room for the square. Yeehaw trying to get clean here. 92,000, 93,000, 144,000 for 7-Page Wilson. 126,000 now, 145,000 for Gilded Lizard. There's a Tetris for Gilded Lizard to go to 166 at the 46 line mark. So but all these players on pace for 300 or better. I think, you know, you're looking at 300, you're having a all right game, pretty good. It's not crazy. It's pretty good. You're not making a ton of mistakes. If you get 350, you're having a real, you know, that's solid. That's a good game. You're probably winning if you have 350 at transition. You get a 400k transition, yeah, you're having a game. You're having a really good game. And we've seen almost 2 of those, like Wilson and Lizard both had right near 400k transitions. It's kind of crazy. Really, really good Tetris from these players. And Yeehaw's just been playing really consistent. Has had several 300 games. There's the Tetris for Yeehaw, 212,000, 262 for Wilson, 228 for Gilded Lizard. So pretty close, but Wilson with a big lead, big-ish lead, not huge, 2 Tetris lead. And some change. I like that choice from Gilded Lizard about making that hole where she did. And then going ahead and just taking the triple to get access to it again. So well played there from Gilded Lizard, not letting the board get too high. 270 for Yeehaw, 288 for Wilson, 237 for Gilded. So Yeehaw doing some work here to make up some of the difference. Oh my gosh. SZ burst much? And no place for that square. Wilson, Yeehaw, not too pleased with that. Gonna just take the double. Maybe build, Yeah, goes ahead and just has already built up for it. Did take that dirty Tetris. Now I'm gonna have to go to work trying to get cleaned up. 292, 292. It is tie game between Wilson and Yeehaw. 316. Meanwhile, Gilded Lizard just doing casual level 15 Gilded Lizard things. Gonna go in potentially in the mid 300s. 335. Whoa. Whoa. At 2 long bars, I don't think the long bar went where she thought it was supposed to go. 336. Oh, just maybe trying to get clean. Transition has occurred for Yeehaw. 319. 338 for Gilded Lizard. 337 for 7-Page Wilson. $346 for Wilson. 367 for Gilded Lizard. Long bar dependency, column 7. 327 now for Yeehaw, and we are at the end here. Can Wilson pull out a win? Is fighting for the lead here. If Wilson beats both Yeehaw and Lizard, Wilson just flat out wins. Gilded and Yeehaw can make this really interesting with a win of their own and force Wilson to have to fight one more. There is a scenario where there's a 5-5-5. That would be crazy. 414 for Wilson, 340 for Yeehaw, 447, level 19 for Gilded Lizard. We'll see what the Lizard can do here. We'll have to play some good 19 as Wilson also on 19 at 445. So Lizard does have a slight lead over both opponents, and 19 has arrived for Yeehaw now. 366, kind of a mid-high board. Does get it uncovered with like a long bar, like right now. Does get the bar over in time. 391 Tetris. Oh no, some misdrops though for Yeehaw. Needs to get a bar left. Does get the bar left. Opts to fill in the right side. Really needs to fill in the left side now. Gets a good piece. That's only one burn though. We have collapses of boards across all 3 players. And Wilson comes out the winner. 474,000 to 460 to 397. What a finish. Flash finish for Wilson. Oh my goodness. Let's give Wilson his 2 points here. Where is it? Score. There we go. Score counter. Boom, boom. Gilded Lizard in second after being down 5-0 or 4-0. Great comeback. But yeah, your Kaka champion winner gonna be 7-Page Wilson. GG's. Man, what a hard-fought battle. Across the board. That was an incredible... I mean, as far as 15 matches goes, that might be one of the best played 15 matches across the board that I've ever seen. I'm not even exaggerating. That was just a really good match. That was the opposite of Kaka. You guys got out the Charmin, you cleaned your Kaka hole so well. That was so good. I hope no one clips that because that was embarrassing as hell. Congratulations, Wilson, on your belt. Get you on stream. Oh my gosh. All right, hang on. We're going to get Wilson on the screen here. There might be a little bit of lag. I'm actually going to turn this music down so that we can hear Wilson. All right, Wilson. I got you. Calm down. Calm down. I got you. Calling Wilson. How do I do this? Start a voice call. All right, let's see. Get Wilson. 7-Page Wilson. Oh, I gotta get you your belt. You don't have a belt. Are you there?
Omen, 2 years I've been bullied now.
Who's laughing now, chat? Who's laughing now? It is 3:47 a.m. and I've just beaten Yeehaw McKay and Gilded Lizard. Trash. Garbage, you. Where's King? I want this clipped. I want this clipped. Kingsman, you got your max out. I got the Kaka belt. We're even. we are even, Kingsman.
Okay, you've said that it's been years of taking crap. Yeah, like, talk a little bit more about that. What's the deal? What's the deal? You were part of the Kaka crew this year. How did that happen? Like, what? Yeah, last year was last year. Okay. Well, congratulations on the promotion, I guess. Now you've earned more than just being on the Kaka crew. You've got the Kaka belt.
Absolutely. That is going to look fine. And you want to know what the funny part is? I could probably make a custom one in real life, which I'm going to do. So you
absolutely should. Oh my goodness!
Get this clipped for Kingsman. Get this sent to Kingsman. I want everyone to spam the king that I am the new, and put this on the friendlies. Put this on the friendlies records, Kingsman. I'm the champion.
The champion. Heck yeah. Wilson, talk to me about that game, because that game, to me at least, was incredibly intense, incredibly well fought. I thought that everybody kind of brought their A game. What were you going through there towards those middle games when Gilded was making a comeback, Yeehaw was putting a lot of pressure? What were you feeling like? How did you get yourself out of that? What were you thinking?
I don't think about anything when I play television. I just think about the music that I'm listening to. Sometimes I'll check the score. When I top out is when I top out.
Okay, well, hey, fair enough. Hey, there you go. You heard it from the Kaka belt champ himself. He doesn't think, he just does, right? And honestly, as bad as that sounds, it's kind of sound advice. Sometimes if you don't think too hard, things just flow, right? And it seems like that's what was happening there with you for a few of those games actually. So 474, what a game. Well done, 7-Page.
Did I not get like a 500k at some point, like a 530 something?
Yeah, game number 1. Man, so close. You almost had that PB. What is your 19 level PB?
I've actually got my stats in a spreadsheet. Level 27, I think.
27. Okay. Yeah, you play, if you play at that level with this scoring, you'd have like a 550 or better. You know what I'm saying? Like you could easily get that. That would be incredible.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Well, any last words or shout outs?
Marts, you can come for the belt.
Oh, call out to Marts.
Listen, originally I was going to face Marts and then Yeehaw beat you. So it's only fair that I give Marts the first opportunity. It's
all right.
fair.
Oh, you heard it here.
Granted, you just lost to 20 Dan in a DAS match, so I'm confident that I'm going to beat you. Because Marts is caca.
You just never know. With Marts, though, it's easy to underestimate Marts because
it's the same with me.
Yeah, no, true, absolutely. You absolutely true. Like you can play crazy good, or you can top out a bunch. That's honestly true of all of us, though, right? You just
I think the Kaka belt only goes to people that are in the Kaka crew.
Oh, is that true?
I think the only people that I think so, because the only people that have fought for it have been Yeehaw, who's in Kaka crew,
right? And Marts,
Gilded, Marts,
Tetris Ranger. Oh yeah.
And Danny J, I think, was in the little tournament as well.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. All right. You're right.
We're all Kaka crew.
Wow. That's a good observation. I didn't even notice. Well, I mean, I suppose the champ would know.
Once I beat March, I'm going to issue another challenge.
Okay.
Specifically, just for a joke, I'm going to face Tyler Tetris. Even though he's retired, I'm taking him out of retirement to win a belt.
Okay. Well, you got to get through March first. We'll see. I'm sure March will accept the challenge, but yeah, we got one thing at a time. All right, man. Any last shout outs?
obviously, just thank everyone in the chat, honestly, that's seen this. Casually, obviously, British person, stayed up till 4 in the morning.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for us. I don't even think that I don't even know how to end that. Like, that's it. We're just done.
What the funny part is?
Let's go raid somebody.
Before we go, you want to know what the funny part is? I've won something on friendlies before I've got promoted in TNP.
Wow. Well, hey.
Before even getting to silver, I win the Kaka belt in Classic Tetris. That is mad. That's how crazy my journey is. I haven't even got promoted, and I'm a.
Wow.
That just shows you how Kaka I really am.
No. Well, congratulations. That's pretty awesome. It is a good victory. I mean, it was like I said, it was well fought. That was an incredible. I mean, as far as level 15 matches go, that's as good as I've ever seen. So, congratulations to all of you.
If they play like that in the rest of my division, I will be happy.
Well, there you go. Now you have a thing to aim for.
Oh man, I'm sweating.
All right, we're gonna go try to raid somebody here.
I'll leave you to it then, Omen.
Oh yeah, we're done. We're done. I can't top that. That's gonna do it for this show. That was crazy, and I hope you were duly entertained, because I certainly was. Thank you all for joining me, and shout out to all of our players tonight, putting on a good show. And once again, congrats to our new Kaka Belt champion, 7-Page Wilson. It's gonna do it for me, so stay safe, stay classic, peace. Psych, the person I was gonna raid left. Oh, we gotta find someone else. I don't think there's anyone else. Oh my gosh. I'll go send you the 24/7. It's fine. If you guys don't want to watch it, well, you don't have to. There you go. Oh, it's a good one though. TTWC-2025. Yeah, this is good.
And it was Fractal and